Well, let's jump back into things, I suppose. Welcome back. It's been a little bit. I'm excited to finally embark out of Split River. The last time we saw everybody, we were enjoying the bathing of a necromancer.
He was not cute.
He was not as cute as you were hoping, but he
It was worth a shot.
he was turned in for your reward, which Abby and I worked out to was 75 gold as agreed. There was a small discrepancy between what we believed it was. We went back and checked. Thank gosh for recordings. And you were proposed again the next morning to venture out with Garose and escort him back to his formal guard in Mystral. It's about a 3-day journey. And where we last left off, we were walking out of town. A procession of guards was escorting you just a little bit of the ways out of town. And they've now left your employ. It is a little bit, only 20 minutes after noon, as noon was your departure time, and
Did we miss our flight?
you missed your flight. Yeah. You start walking on your way, and it's at that point.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Just one moment. That you all hear a nice little as a eagle flies above your head. It drops.
Are you sure it's not Abby's dragon?
I'm pretty sure it's not the drake that's wrapped around Mika's shoulders at this point,
Which can't
like
fly.
a scarf, because it cannot fly at the moment.
Little baby.
But you hear an eagle fly up ahead, and it drops something, and a turtle hits Turk on the head, and he is rendered unconscious for the first part of your journey here.
I have a question.
Uh,
Can I fly?
You cannot. You do not have any
man.
wings.
Kind of sad.
I'm pretty sure there's a way for sorcerers
Maybe to grow wings?
or dragonborns to grow wings. I will look into that in the future. But Turk has unfortunately been knocked unconscious
Alright, I'll pick him up.
and carried by
Slung over my shoulder.
Penelope.
Should I? No.
You
Just
decide to
be
give him.
quiet for a little while. We'll get on the road before he starts annoying all of us. Wait,
And
do we have a cart with us?
you do not. So it's just you guys and Garose walking on the open road. Alrighty. So, you know, it's the 6 of you and Abby's or Mika's little Drake friend. I do need to know 1 or 2 people who's keeping a lookout to see
It's
what's
me.
going on. Mika is one. If any of you want to as well.
Definitely not Arno.
I was hoping to keep a lookout in particular for round, lumpy things.
I did volunteer
Okay,
for Latrell.
noted.
But I can't. But I don't know if I can
You
look for
can-
lumpy things and.
You can
Oh.
either both
Or
you
no.
can either both take individual perception rolls for this is the first leg of your journey, or you can assist either one of you can assist
If
the
you're
other.
looking for something specific, I'll assist you. I also have a question, which I'll ask after we've done our roll.
It might be better if I assist you because the thing I'm looking for is stupid.
Well, we'll say
Well, it's not that it's stupid.
Okay,
but
so
it's,
one of us will roll. Well,
it's probably better
we'll
to
do
look
with-
out for actual
with
dangers.
advantage then.
I'm just in addition.
It's because wait, where are we? We're in.
so you
we're
guys
in-
are leaving from the north gate of Split River, heading north along the path. It generally follows the river. It snakes through some hillish areas that you guys were on the outskirts of, heading past the house, which you'll come up on soon here. I totally just forgot the word I was going to think of, but it's not a particularly difficult journey, but it is relatively uphill. The water does run towards you, so we'll say that you are keeping your eye out for that. I know what you're talking about, and we'll in general you're keeping an eye out for that, but this leg of your journey, we'll have Nika roll her perception check with advantage.
That is a 4 and an 8. So we've got 9.
9 total.
9 total.
Is it too late for me to bless her? I think so.
Yeah,
I should have
it's
done
too
it
late.
before.
It is.
Oh well.
Bless is, or you mean guidance, I think.
Oh yes, I do mean
But,
guidance.
no worries. Guidance is more of like a one instance thing. This is over a period of hours.
That makes sense.
Because it only lasts for a minute.
I wanted to ask about, as we're leaving the city, do we see that crate again?
No, you do not.
So it's gone.
It is gone.
Or did I just not see it?
You do not. You didn't roll high enough, but you would have noticed on your way back to town.
Oh, the first time.
The first time, the day before, it was already gone. So in the time that you
Interesting.
went
Okay.
down, cleared out the camp, and were coming back, or cleared out the hut and came back, it was already gone.
How long was that entire...
You guys left from the village at around like 10 in the morning and got back at around 5 or 6.
Cool.
It's about like an hour out of town.
Okay, cool. So we're on our way.
Ish. Yep, you're on your way. It's a pretty nice day. It's not particularly sunny or cloudy. It's very average, honestly. Garose is not very chatty. He's not happy to be being reunited with his guard, though he knows it's the right thing to do. He's just walking. This is the first time you guys have seen him, properly prepared to go somewhere. Every other time you've seen him, he's been drunk. But he's sober now. He's not happy about it, but he's sober. I have a little picture of him here. He's a little shorter than I meant to print him out, but that's okay. So he's medium height, but larger, like strong build. Carries a very nice sword at his side with a jeweled hilt and decent studded armor, but it's well adorned, very expensive armor, even though it might not provide the highest protection afforded to him. On your path, you really don't see too much. You guys are all keeping your eyes out, but it's just a normal day. The river runs silently. You can hear it in the distance sometimes. Sometimes you're right up next to it. You cross over some bridges and back and forth, and you see a passing group of soldiers. This is not new to you. You've seen the soldiers of the land. You all might have seen them in passing. But these guys, they look pretty banged up.
Do I recognize any of them?
Make a perception check.
Fucking natural 20. I couldn't roll that previously.
You don't know any of their names necessarily. They're just rank and file soldiers that are patrolling from Split River and Mystral. It's not a path that you've done a lot, but you might have seen them at a bar or in the barracks.
Are they traveling with a commander of any kind
that
I might recognize?
Notably, they are not traveling with a commander.
Okay.
It's a group of 4. They're beaten up. It doesn't look like they were like torn to pieces, but you can see that they've got bruises. Their armor's dented. They're missing like not arms or legs or anything like that, but they look like they're down on their luck. They got beat up by something.
I'll just wave to them and sort of try and catch one of their eyes and just see if I can actually like engage with one of them and speak to them. And
of course. So yeah, they wave to you and they slow their pace, and as you walk, it's not a huge like
how many people probably?
it's four of them.
Four
Yeah.
of them. Oh.
4 of them, which you would know is too short of a regular patrol. There's usually a commander and 5 people below him. The road's not particularly wide, so like you would have like
We would have
walked
had to-
right
yeah.
past them. It's wide enough for 2 carts, roughly.
Got it.
So about like 15 feet.
I just where are y'all coming from? Are you?
Oh, well, we were headed up towards Mystral, but we got our asses handed to us, and so we're heading back to restock and get some rest.
What'd you run into?
something in the water. It looked like it was made of water. I don't know what it was though. Nowadays we fight all kinds of beasties that float down out of those mountains. But whatever you do, if you can avoid it, don't go in the water, because that's where it came out of. When we were able to get out, we were taking our bath or whatever. When we got out of the water, that's when it stopped. But when we were in the water, it was kicking our ass.
Where were you? Far from here, or?
About a day up. You won't reach it today, not at walking pace.
Did you lose some of your troop?
I took the captain down with him. The other guy ran. We haven't seen him since.
Well, best of luck on your way back to Split River. You're not far now, so.
Yeah, we hope he sees the sun's not setting yet, but it's getting towards there. They're it's off to their left side as they're heading south, and he's like, well, hopefully we'll reach it before sunset. I know that they've been closing the gates lately, and so they bid you farewell and head on their way.
Alright. Did we have questions for Gross from last time?
Yeah, perfect time
I'm
if you guys-
sure we do.
I'm sure if you want to ask him anything.
When we went to drop off whatever the guy's name.
Otto.
Oh no.
Yeah, when we went to drop him off.
I don't remember what I was gonna
I think we
interrogate him
wanted to
about.
ask him something, but we weren't allowed to.
Yeah, you wanted to see maybe if you could get what was really going on with Otto. Or...
So, Gross, can you tell us again what happened to your wife?
He looks at you like after completely like ignoring the soldiers that were coming and just standing there, because he's not like trying to be gross right now. He's trying to just travel with you guys until he gets back to his guard. He's not like, hi, yes, I am the leader. Or the leader of the.
Can I give him like an extra cloak? I
Yeah,
have like
absolutely.
a set of clothes.
Okay. Do you want to ask him to put like a set of
Well,
clothes in?
maybe I'll just, since I rolled, I'll say I rolled high on perception, and I noticed that he's sort of not connecting with them, and I'll just sort of toss him a cloak and give him something to cover
Yeah.
up his shiny armor.
That's fair. Yeah, he dons it. And he says, "Well, my wife was she died about 5 years back. She was they never really proved it, but we were pretty sure that someone killed her, but we were never really sure who it was. My finger was always pointed at Otto, and he was confessing to all high heaven last night."
If you don't mind me asking, what was her cause of death?
Stabbing.
You have a sword.
They do. Don't forget it.
Would you remind us, your wife reciprocated Otto's feelings? Or no?
I'm not sure. I came in and she was dead, and they found him later.
Did you say that Otto confessed this last night
He did.
of his own free will, or was he being interrogated?
He was being interrogated, but if torture is what you're implying, he was not.
Someone had a spell.
Mm-hmm.
Someone had a spell.
As much as I dislike the Veil Piercers, they do have their ways of getting information without using magic, and I appreciate that.
Do you know anything about this symbol? And I'll show him. I had drawn, or I don't know if I kept the note or if I genuinely don't remember if I had written down the symbol from the crate.
The symbol from the crate. He looks at it and he says, "It reminds me of, it's crude. It reminds me of one."
Thanks.
Huh?
Sold my drawings, thanks, man.
I drew it, doofus.
I know. I'm saying that I had drawn.
Oh,
Mika had drawn.
okay.
Just trying to have rapport here, man.
He looks down at it. He's like, it almost reminds me of a stamp used by a crime lord. It's no one really knows their identity. They're based out of one of the coastal cities. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Mika, can we see the symbol? Please.
Well, since
Yeah, so this is the part of the note that
Just
you
an
found.
it's a reptilian eye based on Zephyr's note.
It is.
Is there any Gurus, do you know why this might have been in a crate with a dead body?
Well,
Or did you hear anything from the what's the name?
the up here.
No, what's the name of the place?
Split River.
The Bastion?
The Bastion, thank you.
Oh, gotcha. The Three Rivers Bastion. The Three
Please
Ponds.
help Abby's brain. From around the Bastion yesterday about
a
body coming in.
I didn't. The seedy underbelly of the Alliance, the crime that goes on that some of the higher ups turn a blind eye to for one reason or another. It's one of those things that we've always been trying to get rid of, but they're surprisingly good at hiding, maybe in plain sight. Sometimes it's harder to see things if you're looking for them than if you're not.
This crime lord or crime syndicate, do you know, are they based just in the city here, or is it kind of, are there, like, how big is it, you know?
Make an insight check for me real quick, but he kind of just scratches his head. I can't really remember.
Insight. Natural 20.
Natural 20.
I think I have.
A
No,
bonus.
I have +4.
+4.
24.
Okay. So he's not lying, and you can tell that he just knows a little bit. He looks like he might have skipped history class a couple times. He's not the smartest fellow, but he's
Telling us what he knows, but it's not much.
yeah. But he answers that I know that whomever is this eye is based out of a coastal city. Can't remember which one, if we even know. But I'm sure they have agents everywhere. Keep an eye and he laughs to himself. Yeah. You guys are still walking on your way north. It's like it might mention. It starts to get a little bit more hilly.
What about the fist?
Oh, yeah.
Fist?
Yeah. I
there
don't know
was a
anything about an
fist.
eye,
What
but I know
about,
something about a fist.
The rotting fist.
Rotting fist.
Oh, that's right. We have 2 symbols.
Never heard of it.
Do I believe
I
him?
do, yeah, like, was it perception?
All of you make an inside check. You're all sitting there like,
What?
Ooh,
9.
9,
12.
12,
12.
7.
7,
12.
12.
Best my insight will ever be.
He might know something. Like, he might have heard the name before, but none of you can tell that he's, like, outright, oh, I've never heard of that. But it sounds like he's, like, rotting fist. Doesn't ring a bell. Like he might have heard the name, but he doesn't know anything.
Is there, where we're bringing you, is there a library?
In Mystral. If there is, it's in the Baron's. It's in the Baron's keep. He's a bit of an asshole, that one. Oh, no, so's everybody. But he tries to keep an iron fist over the lake. And so if there was any knowledge, it'd be in his possession. I know there's a library in King's Crest, big one.
Okay.
That's the archives, but
Thank you. What about like temples? Is there maybe a
there's a temple of the Twin Sisters, I know.
Okay.
In all of the Alliance cities, that's, praised be. He like kind of mockingly makes a gesture.
Isn't it this one? But it's not. I
He's
couldn't do it right either.
He's mockingly making a gesture, like
Got it.
he knows, but he's not a religious guy. And you would know this. There is a temple to the Twin Sisters in each of the Alliance cities. That's not necessarily like a requirement, but it's the predominant religious standing. The minor gods, the other ones like Velk and the others, are very like. If you worship them, it's pretty much in your house. There's not necessarily a temple to each of them in a place, but most forges have like a shrine.
Okay.
But he doesn't. Gross does not know. He knows pretty much every bar in and out, but that's about it.
Is there a place, excuse me, where you might recommend that we stay while we're there?
Oh, when we get to Mystral?
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure we'll come back soon, but probably won't just turn around and come right back.
Well, and now Lucian will extend us any courtesy, so I don't have anything to offer from my end.
Your old man's a bit of a...
Lucian? That's your dad?
Yeah. He's the head tactician of the... what is it? Is it of the Alliance?
Yeah.
Help. Okay.
And
Please help me with my backstory.
And he lives in Mystral? Mystral?
He was transferred to Mystral several years ago now, so I split ways with him shortly after we moved there. But
Oh, do you want to visit?
not him. Although he may be useful. So I'd rather go back to Breakwater to see Torin. But
Okay.
we'll get there eventually.
And Gross is just watching. He's not always like, I'm gonna butt in and say something. When he's sober, he's just, I'm here. I want to get, like, you're all still walking, making your journey. But he turns and says, the best tavern in town is the Drink It Down Tavern, in Mystral at least.
Do they,
Sorry,
Drink It Down Tavern.
Drink it down.
do they have rooms as well?
Hmm?
Is it like they have rooms?
Yeah, they've got a couple rooms in the back. Nothing as nice as in Split River, but it's Mistral's just a little bit more of a poor city than Split River is.
What are you headed to Mystral to do?
That's where my guard is. You're gonna drop me off with them, and then I'm gonna travel back to King's Crest.
Are y'all headed towards something in King's Crest or just returning?
My office, in light of recent stalkings, I'm being recalled back to the Sunspire. And tacking on to his recommendation, he also mentions the barge, which is a floating bar that travels around the lock, the Mystral lock as well.
That sounds fun.
Those soldiers that said there was something in the water, that wouldn't be the Mystral lock, right? It would be before then?
I think they're talking about the
Like on the
river,
road there?
On the river.
Okay.
The lock is surprisingly empty. The fisheries take care, and if there were monsters, they've been taken care of. But those guys didn't even make it to Mystral, so.
Oh, that's right.
Since I have traveled on this route already and quite recently, would I know what section they're talking about, where it, like, the road crosses the river, or where it comes really close to?
There's a couple bridges that head over. They just mentioned that they were in like bathing and got set upon by this creature.
Are we near
Came
the
out of the
river
water.
at this point?
At this point, you guys are about, I'd say, 20, 30 feet from it.
Can I run and jump in the river?
You can if you want to.
I would like to.
Okay.
Near the edge, not like in the middle.
Yeah, not like into the middle of it. It's not like a torrent. It's not like super fast. But yeah, you can go
What kind of river
splash
are
in the
we?
water if you'd like.
Alright, I want to check out the river.
Yeah, make a perception check while you're there.
I'm just gonna keep an eye on her.
Sorry,
Yeah,
guys.
okay, make a perception check as well.
12.
12.
8.
8. Okay. Neither of you really notice anything. It's kind of just a part of the river. You can see some fish swimming up. You know, some trout going to spawn.
Out of curiosity, can I throw my dragon in the river?
Why?
Do you want to go up to the river as well?
Oh yeah, I was sort of following her just to make sure that she didn't get caught in anything, but now I'm curious and I want to throw my tiny fire dragon in the river.
Okay.
What happens?
So you guys
You guys just like,
you walk
Just gotta
up.
sit down.
You walk up to the river. You've taken
like-
your shoes off and you're like splashing.
oh, I
them.
wear shoes?
You don't have to actually. I suppose
Oh.
you just
I
like
just
flip
imagined I
flops or
did
something.
it.
Or...
No, I just imagined I was barefoot with like
Just barefoot?
big feet.
Okay, yeah.
I'm like
You know.
ankle
Dragon
deep.
feet.
Yeah, so you're like splashing in the water. Mika comes up beside you and just like picks up this drake off her shoulders. And it falls into the water and you can see it's a baby. It can't swim.
Oh no! Okay.
Alright, I'll go
It
pick
doesn't
up.
know how to swim, Abby. It's a day
Animals
old.
inherently know how to swim!
I go and I just pick it up and put it on my head.
Okay, so before it gets taken off by the stream, it gets plucked out of the water.
And I think
and
Turk is still over my shoulder too.
So you've got both, and
I'll take her back.
Okay,
And-
I'll walk her back.
it's giving you the stink eye. It head bops. You're like,
Like sizzles
what's
a
that
little bit.
for? You can feel it gets warmer on your shoulders. Like it's like,
I think that's hilarious.
and
So bad, but that's pretty funny.
and so you guys, you're just like enjoying the water.
Do with it.
And
Yeah,
none of you.
I'm sitting on the side, just like drawing a picture of a bee in the dirt with a stick.
I'm incredulous.
Yeah.
I'm looking at them throwing a magic fire dragon into water, and I'm just like,
Wait.
I'm just like in the river kicking water around. I'm not really doing anything.
yeah.
Where,
Nice.
have we changed terrain at all? Are we still in,
So this
Like
is
the grassland that we
it's
were
like
in?
grassland / hills. It wouldn't be considered mountains.
Dang it.
So like
Helpful.
think of it like how San
Okay.
Diego would look if there were no
buildings?
buildings. It's like it's hilly terrain, but like you can see the mountains in the distance.
Yeah.
Like they're closer, but
We're headed
we're
towards
not
them,
in
though.
your favored terrain at this point.
Okay.
And so while you guys are all hanging out, none of you notice
Oh.
creeping up from behind you.
No.
Arno, what's your armor class?
Uh-oh.
17.
You should've gone the
17.
river.
So as you're tinkering away with something or drawing or doing what you do, out of the bushes jumps a wolf. And it just tries to just take a chunk out of your shoulder, but your armor just catches it. And you look over and there's a wolf here. I need you all to roll initiative for me.
There's the wolf.
Hey,
Oh.
are
man.
you serious? Okay. Well, Rose might be going last.
Do we add anything to
Fine.
it? Or it's just
If
You should have an initiative
Oh.
bonus, right?
Might be
There.
+1.
10. Also, we didn't level up or anything, right? We're
No.
still 3.
We
Yeah.
just leveled
You
up.
just leveled up before you went down. Alrighty.
There you go.
So,
for in 5 minutes, can you go get Travis?
yeah.
Should we pause?
Well, let's get set up and then I'll go get Travis. And
Should
we'll
we roll? Should I roll an initiative for him, or do we want to roll him in when he gets here?
Well, he's still unconscious at the moment.
So he's
So
at
he's
0
at
Oh,
the
I
left.
should've
moment-
thrown him in the water.
At the moment, out of the fight.
Let's do it.
That would have been funny.
Forget the wolf.
Well, we can do.
Alrighty.
That's how we wake him up.
So this right here is the road. Here's the water. We've got Arno hanging out about here. You guys are splashing in the water. Put yourself wherever you feel like you'd be in this situation. Garoz is hanging out just up the road here. And a wolf has just attacked Arno.
Oh, he's so cute.
Can he be on me?
We'll say he can occupy the same space as you. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna. Yeah. Maybe I'm over here. Yeah, I would be right. No, maybe I'll
see.
be downstream of you. Which way were we coming from?
So this is north.
So we're going. We were going.
Yeah,
this
you guys
way.
are going
then
this
I would
way.
have been probably up here with Guros.
Alrighty, I
Closer
need
to
initiative
this.
from everybody.
5.
Starting with 25 to 20.
21.
21. Alrighty, Fiametta will be going first.
Wow.
I know, I got little thingies.
I like how every week there's like something new.
I like to mix it up a little bit. Fiametta's heading up first.
Cute little. Stop.
Let's see here. Where did I had written that earlier. I guess we'll just do it again.
You wanna roll for the wolfies?
11.
You wanna roll?
Alrighty. Did anyone have 15 to 20? Nobody? Nobody 15 to 20? I need. Let's see.
Well, roll
20
the
to-
4 for the wolf.
Okay, one of the wolves will say has a 4.
There's
One of
multiple
them.
wolves?
Uh-oh.
Next question. 10 to 15.
10.
10? Alrighty. That puts Penelope there. Oh gosh, what is that? 5 to 10. 5, 6. Okay. So we have Mika and Arno and Mika, then Mika and Garoz with an 8. And then, because I rolled very poorly, there's the 4. There's
4
3.
wolves?
There might be a couple more.
There's 6.
There are
Looks
6
like.
wolves.
I can't see that.
Well, you're not supposed to.
There's two between Fiametta and me. And then
I
there's
can't
4
read
of
them
them.
because they're on the wrong
Well, at this point, you don't know where they
They're
are.
from us.
I'm sorry.
We can't tell they're wolves. We just know they're not.
Oh.
So while that momentary pause is, Abby, do you want to go get Travis, or do you want me to go grab Travis?
I think we should go get Travis because I have a dog in
Okay.
my lap.
All right, we'll be right back.
Yeah,
I'm
he
gonna
should be
mute
there in the
this.
next 2
Still
minutes.
looking.
I think she like freaks out and like it throws me because I wake up.
Alrighty, we're starting combat. Which actually I just realized I'm gonna put one of the wolves is actually before
Oh yeah, because he's got the
because he attacked.
sneak attack.
So the blank ones are enemies. Just FYI. And it is currently Fiametta's turn.
All right. So I'm going to cast as a bonus action. Wait, so I can. I'm so sorry. Just to make doubly sure. You know what? No, I don't need to do that. I'm good. I'm good. I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon,
Okay.
and my spiritual weapon will be a huge floating, flaming ladle.
Hell yeah.
A ladle?
A ladle.
Like a spoon?
Yep.
Okay.
Uh-huh. And
Alright.
except it's on fire.
Hell yeah.
Except.
And okay, so when I do this, so I can.
Thanks,
It can be anywhere within 60 feet of me, so I will have it appear next to the wolf.
Alrighty. For your spiritual weapon, we'll consider this. We'll consider this your spiritual weapon.
Thank you.
With
Love
a
it.
5 a meta. Oh.
Nice. So sorry. New spell. Who dis? It hits. So I need to see if I hit. Right?
Indeed.
Oh, okay. So when you cast the spell, you can make a melee spell attack against a creature within 5 feet of the weapon.
Indeed.
So I would roll a d20, and that would be it.
D20 and then add your spell
And then
attack
add my
modifier.
spell attack modifier, which is spell attack modifier is 6.
Alrighty. So you add
So
6.
that's a lot. 18 plus 6 is 24.
24. Is it the 2 hit or like the? That would be damage. So yeah,
Yeah,
you're
so
right.
that's
you're
to
right.
hit.
So that hits.
You can just share.
And then the damage is 1d8 plus my spellcasting modifier. So this one is the 8. Oh, it's a 1. Plus spellcasting ability modifier, right? Yeah. Yep. Sorry. 5 damage.
5 damage already.
And then I'll move 5, 10 feet over here.
Sounds good.
And I will do a melee attack for my action.
All right.
Because I can do both of those things, right?
Summoning your spiritual weapon is a free action, correct?
I think it's a bonus action.
Okay, so if you used a bonus action to attack with it, right? Or
I
no, when you cast it, you can attack. So you're
Yes.
good. Yeah, you're good.
Mhm.
So you can make an action now.
Okay. So I do another d20, which is 15. And I'm so sorry, I've forgotten how to play D&D. Do I add anything to a melee attack?
So
my
it's your
attack bonus?
Yeah, and so it's your basically your strength modifier.
Okay. So plus for 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
Okay. And then I can do is 4. And I don't think I get to add anything to.
So next to your, it should be like 1d8 plus something if there is a modifier.
Okay. Sorry. This was the attack bonus to hit. This does not get added to my damage,
Correct.
right?
No.
Okay, so it's just 4 damage.
Unless you get your strength bonus, but I don't know.
I don't
I believe you do.
think.
I believe you do. Yeah, your 2 hit. Man, I can never remember.
So strength
I've-
bonus.
I've forgotten how to play D&D.
So your 2 hit bonus, right,
Mhm.
is your strength mod plus your proficiency if you're proficient with the weapon.
Okay.
And then you get to add your strength bonus to damage as well
Okay.
on your
so I would
your
get,
first.
I see. So I would get to add 2.
2.
And then my turn is done.
So how much is that? Sorry.
It was
You-
4 before,
4
right?
plus
So
2.
6.
6. Alrighty. As this wolf jumps out and takes a chunk out of Arno's shoulder, or at least attempts to, a flaming ladle comes up and bonks it over the head, and Fiametta charges up and carves a big old. It's a sword. Is it a hammer or a sword?
I have
or
a
an axe?
warhammer.
A warhammer knocks it aside, and
All
it
the
is-
head bops.
It is bonked pretty rough. that jostled it. It's like backing away.
Yeah.
And as it does that, another one jumps out
Oh.
from the tall grass here, and it's going to come up next to Fiametta because she has been attacking.
Don't go into the tall
Pokemon battle
grass.
with man of the tall grass.
So wolves have a really fun racial trait that gives them advantage when more than one of their allies is within a 5-foot radius or within melee range of their things. So it's going to make
When one or when one or more.
when one or more. So it's called pack tactics. The wolf has advantage on attack rolls against a creature if at least one of the allies is within 5 feet, and its ally is incapacitated. Alrighty.
Abby, do you want to check the empanadas? Are they gonna ding ding ding?
They did the thing. They're
Okay.
warm.
Okay, just
So if you guys want to grab.
There's a 17 to hit.
That does not hit.
Does not hit. Alrighty. Again, the second wolf jumps up at you, and it tries to take a bite. Block it off with the hammer, like the butt of it just knocks him. And that will end his turn. Sounds good. And then another wolf jumps out and is going to go after Arno this time. And again, is capitalizing on its pack tactics here. My bad. This one is the big wolf. So it is a slightly larger wolf that jumps out. Looks to be perhaps the leader of the pack. And it's going to make its attack against Arno with advantage. Gives it a 17 to hit.
Yep.
17 does hit. Alrighty. And it is 2d4. That is a total of 11 damage.
Okay.
And this large wolf that is, a good foot or two taller than Arno jumps out of the bush and just barrels into him, taking a big old chunk, this time out of the other shoulder. And you all see it sink in at this point. Everyone's starting to get aware, and then the little wolf jumps out. It's going to run straight up to Garose this time and make an attack against him.
Oh, baby wolf.
And that is going to hit, and he'll take a total of 7 damage. Alrighty, that will end his turn. And now it is Penelope's turn. So you see your allies in danger. Wolves pouring out of the grass here. What would you like to do?
Okay, I'm gonna stay in the water and do magic missile.
Alrighty. Quick point of order. If you were targeted by the wolf's attacks, I need you to roll a strength saving throw. Garose succeeds his. You need to make 2.
Okay. So that's 8 for the first one,
Alrighty.
and 9 for the second one.
Alrighty. So you are knocked prone.
Okay.
From the first. Oh, the first one we'll say did nothing, but the second one, when it actually did sink in, the big one was able to knock you prone.
10?
10 is also a fail, so you are also knocked prone. And so while prone, it takes half your speed to stand up. Your only option is to crawl unless it stands up. You have a disadvantage on attack rolls while you are prone, and enemies against you within 5 feet have advantage against you. But they're wolves, so they already do. Alrighty. Now it'll be back to your turn. Sorry, I just noticed that. It's the last word of the thing is like,
Oh, by
if
the
the
way.
creature is hit, it must succeed a DC 10 strength throw or be knocked prone.
Alright, I always forget how to do this.
It's not bad,
Which one do I roll first? The 20?
So for Magic Missile, there is no attack roll. Magic Missile just hits.
Oh, cool.
Always.
That's
Always.
that's the beauty of it.
There is one feat that you can have that allows magic missile to not hit you.
There's a feat and also an item that just shield. It's called the Amulet of Shielding. It just protects you from Magic Missile. Because like a 9th level Magic Missile is a lot of damage and doesn't miss.
So that's 9
So yeah, you
darts,
just roll your dice and pick your targets. You can either have it all hit one, multiple.
Where's the page? Oh, this page right here. So it says if I cast it using a spell slot of 2nd or higher, then I can create an extra dart.
Yeah.
Can I do that?
Nice.
If I have 4.
Yep.
And they each get 1.
So yeah, if you cast it at 2nd level
4 puppies.
or
Yeah.
3rd, I don't think you have any 3rd level spells yet.
I don't.
So yeah, if you cast it, you get an additional dart, which just you add 1 extra dice.
Don't let me eat it. Is it under him?
I have.
No,
He's got it.
Zephyr stole it. Okay.
He made
Starting with this guy over here.
Everyone thinks stepping on Legos is bad. Step on a D4.
Ooh. 3.
3. Alrighty, so that's 1 of your darts.
Okay, the second one.
So which target is that one hitting?
That was this guy.
Alrighty, that
And
one
I'm
jumps
just gonna
in.
go in order, so the next one over.
Alrighty, the next one over.
Ooh,
4.
look at you.
Oh, it says 1d4 plus 1 force damage.
Plus 1.
Does that mean
Okay, so the first one is 4. The
and
second
this
one
one's
is 5.
5.
Alrighty.
And now the big wolfie. Oh. 1 plus 1, 2.
Okay.
And then the last wolfie. 5.
Alrighty.
Man,
Poor big wolf.
I hit them all hard except the big wolfie.
Let's see, I'm just dotting my T's here.
So
Can we number these guys
4, 5.
as just where they are? 1, 2, 3, and big guy.
Yeah.
Thing? Just so we or can they have colors or something? Sorry, I just
Yeah, sure.
can't
Go
keep
ahead.
track of them
I
because
realize I made one of them jump out early. That's my bad.
we just won't take a turn later.
What exists?
Yeah. Well, no, he already jumped, so I'm just
Plus
moving
attack
him around.
bonus. 1d8 plus intelligence thunder.
You may
sorry.
number them however you'd like.
I'm just making them.
Puppy.
And then I'm gonna stay in the river. And am I able to throw him off? I think he's still asleep.
You didn't do it unprompted.
So Turk is waking up and all.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Oh, he knows. Oh, she knows. at
in
point?
this moment.
Oh, I thought it was until my turn actually happens.
Oh, well, okay, yeah, sure.
I think that makes more sense.
Whatever works.
So
Or-
am I able to drop him?
Yeah, you
in
can
the
just
river?
drop him. Free action. Just.
All right, I'm dropping him. You're in the water now.
Yeah.
I hope you're
No,
awake.
I'm too fucking drowned.
I'm.
That might be a thing.
like
You would
ankle
know.
deep
I would
water.
know.
Yeah, it's not deep. There's no like
I'm looking.
roaring current.
How do I? Do I need to? How do I land?
How do you land? I don't
Do I
know.
land face down?
That's not my problem.
I know
This
that
was the
first one was.
This was the first
The
one.
blue one was the first one.
Yeah, the one by Ryan.
Don't do this to me.
You'll be fine.
I don't know if I will.
Can't find the sticky on there.
I'm sorry.
You're fine.
I know that you will be
I
fine.
had numbers on the last one. Sorry. I forgot that
I
you
like this
tracked
color
them
coding.
already.
Mika gets me?
I
That's
have
her
one
little
for my
dragon.
dragon.
Gotcha.
Because I don't want to forget him. Do you need a new sticky?
I just can't find it. There it is.
Here we go.
Alrighty, there you go.
Okay, sorry.
You're fine.
Sorry for that distraction. Is it my turn? Oh. Empanadas.
That's such a weird sound.
It was bad because I left
Okay.
it just going. It's like, I'm turning off now. Goodbye.
Alrighty.
it my
Is
turn?
that the end of your turn, Penelope?
Yeah.
Alrighty, it's Garoz's turn. Garoz is going to. So he's gonna stay within this wolf's melee range, but he's going to move to this side of it, so he's between the two wolves. He doesn't
That's
care.
Zephyr's. That one's Zephyr's.
Yeah. And he's gonna make a strike against the yellow one here.
It was one of the chickens.
Barbecue.
Yeah. I just need
That hits, and he does.
Is this your plate? We should share.
Which
Maybe the sauces over.
Which one did you have? Regular chicken?
Yeah, chicken and barbecue. Or sorry, chicken
Chipotle
and
chicken.
Chipotle chicken. Yeah.
You had two.
Alrighty, so as
Ridiculous.
you watch as Garoz wheels around this, and as he does, he draws his sword and just. The wolf is gone.
Really?
Just carves its head clean off
Dude.
and turns to face the larger wolf.
So
This
buddy
one is
cocaine.
gone. Noted.
Alright,
Um,
gross.
That one
You just burst out into
falls,
tears.
unfortunately.
Methia.
And he
No,
then
I'm
moves
dying on the
up
ground.
into range of this one, but is standing over you, at least defensively.
The one he cut was what's
He
the last
rolled
one?
he
The
rolled
small
max
guy?
damage on that, so he just
That's
carved
not a
it
good
into
idea.
Yeah.
pieces. And so that was his
Wait, that's
action.
mine.
Let's see.
I
The
ain't
one that you're
thinking
poking
straight.
with your fat
For
finger.
his bonus action, he's gonna make an attack
No, this
against
is the
the
one
big
that poked my
one,
fat finger.
And then you poked this one.
Yeah.
and that
I
is
thought that was yours. I thought it was
miss.
CX. I was like, what the fuck
So
is
he
CX?
misses on that one.
What's your language?
Can we curse on yours over?
Can we
Yeah.
take Travis back out? I like to bet I want to
Like
take this
20
language.
times.
I was sure.
Alrighty, so when Garoz makes this,
How did I move the spell slot already?
hmm?
How did I move? I think I did.
Yeah, I think you accidentally
did.
crossed the spell slot off. So after Garoz just knocks this one down and moves over towards you, and he makes a second attack,
Ooh.
he a ping goes off in your head, and you realize this would be the perfect chance as it turns its focus to him. You can make an attack using your reaction if you'd like.
Absolutely.
Alrighty, you make it at disadvantage while prone.
Yep.
But you may attempt to attack either creature if you'd like. Within
Yeah.
5 feet of you.
The one that attacked me.
Okay.
Probably
Yeah,
the
the blue
small-
one.
Yeah. And I'm gonna punch it right in the face.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just gonna punch a wolf in the face.
So that's
Big
a
nasty gauntlets.
gauntlets 15 plus 7.
At disadvantage.
Oh,
Yeah, roll a second time, take the
so
lower.
that's 15 plus 7, and then 14 plus 7.
Yeah, that hits. So you just knock it in the
Okay.
face, dealing damage.
That's gonna be 1d8 thunder damage. 4 plus 5, so 9 damage.
9 damage. And you just boom! It's down. It is
You
knocked.
knocked it out with a punch.
Blue one?
Yeah, it's thunder damage too, so it's like
It is fried. And that one falls as well.
Is there a difference between thunder and lightning damage?
Yes.
There is. Thunder damage is
Just-
sound.
Yeah. So it's like a crack, like a.
It's loud.
Yeah. And you can see, like, even from that close range, it's, like, singed a little bit. Like, it was immediate, like, sonic boom next to its face kind of thing. It's gone. And that ends Garoz's turn. You have used your reaction, so if it tries to move out of your range, you will not be able to take an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
And that moves to Arno's turn.
Yeah. So I'm going to use half my movement to stand up.
And you get your reaction back.
And then.
What's up? You get your reaction back at the start of your turn.
So Arno, after punching this one wolf, just slams his fist on the ground, stands up, moves.
Make an attack against the ground. I'm just kidding.
Moves right around on this side of the wolf and just yells out a non-copyrighted Fusro Da
Yeah, of course.
and casts Thunder Wave.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice.
So it's a
Hello?
Constitution saving
sure.
throw.
Okay. Let me double
Did you
check
see what he just
something
did
on
to my
that.
sauce? He just took it and like. It's like your banana just made out with my sauce pile.
Looks like you didn't like it.
Alright, so I need
We're sharing a plate. Come on.
So it's a 15-foot cube around
so,
me.
in
So we're
a
doing this again tomorrow,
15-foot
right?
cube. So
It's
that is
ridiculous. I liked it better when Turkish was unconscious.
15-foot.
A few more turns. Enjoy it while you can. Stomp on me.
Yep. So in a cube originating from Arno, I need Garoz, the big wolf, Fiametta, and the little wolf to all make Constitution saving throws because it's each creature.
What did you do again?
Thunder Wave,
Oh,
I did.
which is
All
a
right.
15-foot cube around. And it's a
Yeah, stripping
15.
the back.
15 con.
It's a spell save of 15.
Spell save 15 con. All
Okay,
right.
let me
The
see
big
if
wolf
hold on.
fails. Garoz succeeds. Good news.
Yeah, to make
And-
14?
15.
15. I
The
fail.
little wolf. So both wolves fail, and Garoz succeeds, and Fiametta fails.
All right, so that
pretty
is
good,
2.
except for you.
That's fine.
Puppy, puppy.
I'm not thinking straight.
It's all good.
So that is 2d8 thunder. I don't think it gets any plus for the spellcasting. It's just
It does
straight.
not. No.
So that is 6 and 1. So
6 and
7 damage,
7
and
damage
it
to both
pushes everyone back 10 feet. It failed.
Alrighty. All right. So the big wolf takes 10 damage,
Correct. Oh, well.
and the little wolf, which is the yellow one, right? Which
Yeah.
one is it?
Yeah.
Yellow
Yeah.
versus light soul.
Oh,
Or it's
the
orange,
So
green,
the green
greenish.
one. Okay. Yes.
So it was
Okay.
7 damage overall.
Alrighty. Perfect. So
And then
once
you said 10 feet?
Yeah,
back?
everything gets pushed 10 feet. that
Boom.
failed.
10 feet back. This one gets knocked. It's gets knocked like back to here, and it just falls over once again, getting knocked out by the loud noise that just.
Oh,
Sure,
on a
yeah.
successful save, Garos still takes half his
He
damage,
does take half damage,
but
so
isn't
that's fine.
pushed.
Okay, noted. Garoz is down.
What are
notified.
you doing?
And do you
Alright.
want to push me? I feel like I shouldn't get to decide.
Well,
where
it
I
would
go.
just
You don't get to choose.
is like an epicenter around, so it would just push you directly away from me.
Where are you?
Alrighty.
Your hand? So just go. Like.
Yeah.
Alright. And
Yeah.
Like, where am I? Where'd I go?
alright.
And for my bonus action,
Yep.
I'm just gonna gain 3 temporary hit points from like a shield surrounding me,
Sounds good.
like a little arcane shield.
Sounds good. Alrighty. So, it is now Mika's turn.
I would like to cast Hunter's Mark on the big wolf.
Okay, Big Wolf has Hunter's Mark applied.
Yep. Till his buttons. Yep. And so I get an extra d6 if I hit it.
Yep.
And I'm gonna fucking leave my little dude behind, and he's gonna stay there. And if anything
Okay.
attacks him, he's taking the dodge action the next time. I'm gonna come up to the big wolf buddy, and I'm gonna just whack whack with my 2 big
Okay,
swords.
whack whack it is.
First one is wait, hang on. I forget how to read this. 14 to hit.
14 misses. Big one.
That's a 5. That's not hitting either. Okay.
Both
Never mind.
miss.
Schwack.
Alright, and for your bonus action?
Hunter's
Hunter's Mark is your bonus action. Did you want to move Breeze? He takes his turn directly after you.
Yeah, I know. I'm thinking.
Okay.
Oh,
Travis, you fucking that shit
1,
up.
2, 3, 4. I'm gonna put him in the grass over here.
Okay, sounds good.
Which is probably a bad idea. He's probably gonna get schwacked, but
Alrighty.
You're just like putting him in as much
That
danger
is
as
your
you can.
turn.
I'm testing out my limits with the dragon. I can summon him again if he dies. He's got 20 hit points. He has more hit points than me. Oh no, than I used to have.
Perfect. So, from the bushes, we now see 2 wolves appear on either side.
Oh no!
This one
no,
having been
my
blasted
baby.
10 feet away from Arno. The other one being outside of it when it began its assault. Are on either side, and they're both going to take their turns attacking. What is the armor class on Breeze?
I think it's 16.
Was that his name?
I think
Breeze.
it's
Fabrice.
I believe it's yours, plus your
No,
constitution.
It is not. His armor. Oh yeah, 14 plus. What is PB?
Your proficiency.
bonus. What is that?
At this level?
Oh, it's plus dex. So 16. I was right.
Okay, yeah.
He's got a 16.
Perfect. So they both miss. Oh, shit.
Also, he
No, wait.
dodged, so both of them are at disadvantage.
Both of them are disadvantaged. Noted. And they both miss. And that ends their turns. It's Turk's turn. Having woken up and moved 5 feet downriver.
Alright, I wake up and
It's
go,
my
I wake up, Eggy! Eggy, where's Eggy? And I go, oh, good, Eggy's still here. Okay. What's up, guys? What's going on?
Hey, welcome
There's
back.
There's
that's
wolves.
Get
Get
up!
them.
As you're yelling.
I'm not too far.
I'm fine, by the way.
Get up!
Oh, those are puppies.
They're mean.
Oh.
Mean puppies.
Like, mean and we need to beat them up, or
Yes.
mean like we gotta teach
They're
them a
beating
thing
us
about
up.
friendship? Okay, fine.
You're the reason.
Alright,
Alright, I'm gonna...
Make your action or lose it.
You're talking so much.
Alright, how much... Wait, what's my movement?
So
Is this in the river or is this in the bank?
That's the bank.
Okay, how much is it?
The black
through
part
river?
is the road.
Okay.
It takes half your movement to stand up from
Okay.
prone.
What's
Because
going on?
20.
Yeah, I
she
dropped-
dropped
yeah,
him into
she-
the river.
Is it normal
Okay.
steps across through the river though?
Yeah.
Okay. 5, 10, 15. This is Arno right here?
No,
No,
that's
that's Rose.
Oh, yeah.
No, I mean, like, over here.
Oh, then that one. Yeah.
This one, yeah.
Okay. I'll go ahead and I will. Is it 30 feet? 1, 2. I'd like to cast Bane on.
Make a dexterity check. For cool anime moment. Oh yeah, you land a feet. When you get knocked back, you land on your feet. Hell yeah.
Okay, I'd like to cast.
Hell yeah.
I'd like to cast Bane on 1,
Fuck
2,
yeah, dude.
3.
On 3. Hell
So
yeah.
up to 3 creatures of your
Very
choice. You can see within 30 feet range.
And heavy
You
armor.
have to make charisma saving throws.
Alrighty. Oh, that's right. Charisma saving throws. Well, their charisma ain't amazing, so you know. What's your spell save?
Abby, where's my spell save?
Well, I think a 1, a 9, and a 4 fail. So they're all 3 baned.
Okay, so they're gonna have to next time they make an attack roll or saving throw,
Mm-hmm.
they must roll d4 and subtract the number.
Radical.
I'm gonna turn. This is gonna be funny. I'm gonna look at Mika and I'm gonna say, "Thank you for taking care of me."
I carried you, you beep beep.
It's too late. Bardic Inspiration has already been cast on.
I want to yell at you. Who do you think carried you here, you beepity beep?
I'll get you next time.
Alrighty. That ends your turn.
Yeah.
That brings us back to Fiametta, who,
Who
having been blasted back, succeeded a dexterity check and landed on her feet.
in my heavy armor and all.
Amazing.
I feel so powerful. So as a bonus action, I can move and use my spiritual weapon.
Yep.
So I can move it up to 20 feet. So it will go 5, 10, 15, 20 to get by
Yep,
Big Wolf.
Easy peasy.
And I can melee attack him.
Indeed.
Right, and I have to make sure that I hit. 20!
Natural 20
Ooh.
for a
Nice.
crit. So when you roll damage, double the dice damage,
Okay,
but not the bonus damage.
alright.
Woohoo!
So 10, and then my spell card was 4, so 14.
14
Woo!
damage. That knocks it. You just bam! This thing is fearing the ladle today. As if it's not
Fiercely.
Just give it like a big.
knocked once again. It's still standing, but it is looking hurt. It's
Yeah.
dented.
Is that the big one?
It's got the big one. It's been shocked and blasted around.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna move up next to Arno, and I will cast Cure Wounds at first level.
First level. All right.
You get. I think you're the only other person that's hurt.
Garros is as
Oh,
well.
well.
Yeah.
Hey, but if he dies, we don't get our money.
Oh, that's true. Well, I'm also not within
Yeah.
touching distance of Garros. I've got to touch
That's
him.
fair.
4 plus is 4, so you get 8 points of
Nice.
healing. And I'm done.
Alrighty, that brings us to the big wolf's turn. The big wolf ain't too happy about half his little pack here being knocked out, and so he is going to turn tail and try and get out of here.
Now he is quite surrounded. So the way that both Mika and Garros will be able to take attacks of opportunity as it attempts to flee. So make an attack roll, please. But you don't have Sentinel, so it gets out. 5 already, and then where's my D20? That's a great question.
My
Garros.
little buddy. No.
Garros
Buddy's also
will
fine.
hit for 1d8 plus 3.
Poor baby.
Alrighty. Perfect. Garros taking another chunk out of this thing. Perfect.
If Garros kills our monster again, I'm gonna scream.
He's not weak. And so the thing it does manage to escape. So it's left the battlefield. It's still like around this area. That'll end its turn, bringing us to Penelope.
Is there just the 2 left?
It's just the 2 left. They're currently flanking Breeze, the little dragon, in the grass.
Alright, let's do Magic Missile again, but at level 1.
Level 1. Alrighty.
So we'll do the pink guy first. 3 plus 1 is 4.
Alrighty.
Purple guy, 3 plus 1 is 4. And then let's do. Did we attack them both kind of equally so far?
We haven't attacked either of them.
Alright, let's
This is a
do.
first attack.
The one in the
Pink.
the pink is looking rough.
Alright, that's the one that got pushed.
Yeah.
Alright,
Oh,
let's
right.
do.
He got pushed while he was in the brush.
Let's do pink again.
Pinky, are you rolling for another?
The third missile.
Oh, the third missile. Gotcha. It
2 plus 1
It
is
kills it. Yeah.
3. Yeah.
So you watch as a bolt just flies past, but over your shoulder between the rows and
Nice. Little snipe.
and just
Yeah.
into the grass, leaving the last wolf. But it ain't his turn yet. It's Garoz's turn.
Oh wait, I'm gonna get out of the water. I'm gonna stand there.
Of course. Alrighty. Garros has a movement of 30 feet, so he's gonna 1, 2, 3, and
This is so
4.
out of character for him.
Oh.
Well, he's
Sober
sober.
Garros.
Yeah.
He's sober.
Yeah, he's sober.
He's thinking properly. And he's gonna make an attack against it. Actually, you know what? No, he can get to here with his last 5 feet of movement. Whoops. He can get to there with his last 5 feet of movement and get advantage by flanking. So that's what he's
You're
gonna
welcome,
do.
Gross.
And that will hit. And take a pretty hefty chunk out of it, but it is not dead yet. But it is on its last limb here as we pull into Arno's turn.
I immediately leap into the bushes after this other wolf.
Alrighty. So you're going to take your movement and dash.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Well,
What's your movement?
where is this big wolf?
So the
I
big
can't-
wolf,
I obviously can't
the
see.
big wolf took its full movement and action to dash. What's your movement speed?
Movement speed is 25.
25. So it's faster than
Yeah.
you by significant portion. You
Correct.
can try and catch up to it.
What kind of range are we talking about? How fast did it?
It has a movement speed of 45.
45.
So it took
From here, it took 20, the last 25,
Yeah.
and then took another 45.
Gotcha.
So from you, it's probably around 70 plus feet.
Do we have any sight on it? Do we see it running off
Make
in
a
the
quick
distance?
perception check.
Okay.
Arno wants to kill everything.
That's fair.
It's going to be 10 minus 2.
Yeah,
so
no,
8.
you,
Yep.
you unfortunately do not have sight on it at this time.
All right, so I'm going to Babe Ruth turn towards the other one and cast Magic Missile.
Yeah, of course. Block him up.
So,
If you roll, it's not going to survive. But you may roll for fun.
4.
4 plus
For
1.
Kill.
Well, yeah, 4 plus 1.
4 plus 1. Yeah, it's dead.
Yeah. all the other ones just like
Can
pepper
he,
into
can
its
he
body.
do the other missile at the one that he can't see?
I mean, I wouldn't be able to see it.
Yeah, you're
Because it's 120 feet.
but it's a
right?
target that you can see is the description. You have to know exactly what you're hitting at. You can shoot them off in that direction if you want.
Might as well.
Do it.
Just
do it.
If I've
So
got
Hail.
it marked, is there?
Oh my
There's not
gosh.
anything.
You
to
don't.
that.
You don't magically know where it is. Unfortunately, what does it say?
No, but I have. Wait. Hold, please. I can expend a ranger. No, never mind. Psych. It's not of regular creatures. It's
Alright.
just aberrations,
Roll.
celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends,
Roll
or
a
undead.
d20 for each.
So I can then
Just
find
out of
the
curiosity.
primal awareness.
So it's a
High
10.
save. 10. Roll again. 5. No, you do
Yep.
not hit it.
the last two just down into the grass,
Well,
but no
It's
connection.
worth a shot.
Alrighty, that ends Arno's turn. It is Mika's turn.
Wait,
At the moment-
isn't this guy done?
guy's
Yep.
gone.
At the moment, all the wolves in your nearby area are.
I'm gonna just look around and go. Are we going after the big guy, or are we? What
He's
are we?
pretty fast. Faster than me. I'm small.
I know you're going after him. Whatever is
I've
happening, aren't
immediately
you?
started running after my Magic Missile left.
Somebody gonna go get Arno? Am I going to get Arno? I'm gonna. Okay.
I'll be behind you.
I'm gonna go after Arno. And I'll. Little buddy's
Take
following me.
your full
Yeah,
dash.
we'll take the full action.
I'm non-barbarian raging.
We'll full dash after Arno.
Sounds
both
good.
of me and my little buddy.
Alrighty. It takes us to Turk next. No enemies in your immediate vicinity.
What's your guys' health looking like?
I'm fine.
Good.
The only one who's taken damage besides Arno was Groz. Arno's missing like 2 HP.
And her.
Oh,
I'm
you
only
did 2.
down-
You took thunder
I'm down
damage.
7.
I did the most damage to our party.
Alright. Come here.
Only to me. It's fine.
Yeah, you did. Well, you did less damage than you took, but she healed you, so
Yeah,
you
that's
know.
true.
Alright, come here, Goros. Let me what am I doing?
He like
Cure wounds.
He like reaches out to like grasp hand, but like no, like thank
Yeah.
you kind of reaction, just like it just
Yeah.
touch me already. Like
5.
5, okay. Alrighty.
I don't kiss his hand.
I appreciate that.
I say
I'm sure he would as well. Alrighty. That wraps up that combat. Unless there's anything else anyone wants to do. You want to chase it down?
I'm following him.
Yeah, I'm just-
so if he's chasing it down,
I'm
we're.
screaming.
Make a perception check.
I'm screaming my head off chasing this thing.
Because you're faster than him, so she'll catch up to you.
6,
But
7.
He's your bardic too.
Oh! Do I get to re-roll?
you have to before you know the outcome. So, but I don't know what the total is yet, so you can add it if you'd like. You can add a
How do I-
d6.
Oh, no, it's not going to be good. No. No, that sucked. It was
Yeah.
like a 7.
7.
Wait, perception? Wait.
You know, wait. Actually,
Yeah,
make a nature check instead.
Oh.
So do nature instead. Same roll, we'll call it, but instead
it's
of perception.
no better.
Okay. Yeah, you would know wolves like that. There's no way you guys are catching up to it.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna try and catch up to her.
Yeah.
I grab the back of his armor and just,
heal.
or like put the little dragon in front of you, like stop.
Yeah, the thing is 15 feet faster than any of you per before the dash, so it's covering an additional 30 feet per round.
I know I can't make the little dude do anything. He just can bite. He doesn't have magic yet.
No, does not.
Someday
Yeah.
I'll be able to just throw a mini fireball at you and distract you.
So that ends combat. Things are winding down. Everybody starts to,
We make our way
Buddy,
back to the road.
yeah.
Oh,
There's your
way
button.
of when you get back, I was just
You
sitting.
guys can grab your characters here and you're back into it. I'm gonna take the thing. There's your spiritual weapon dice. And then
Me
I'm
and
gonna take
my
this.
little-
Alrighty. So, that wraps up that. You guys start walking up the road still? Nobody leave?
Mika. Maybe this is not very, very friendly of me, but you're very self-sufficient and knifey skilly.
Yeah.
Do you think maybe some of these wolves that we didn't singe, do you think any of their, would that be worth anything? Their fur or their teeth or their...
Fur probably
I don't know.
would be.
I don't...
I'm listening.
I don't know if that would
No,
be
that's-
very time consuming.
I don't know. That's a good DM question.
Nico,
But-
you would know that, a wolf's pelt
If
can
I
be tanned.
if I skin a wolf,
Yeah.
how
That
long
might
does it
take a
take,
while.
and how many wolves can I get?
You'll be making a nature check to skin it, a nature or medicine, your choice. If someone here is proficient in either of those, you could give her a
I have
Advantage.
knowledge on many, many subjects.
true
What's the skill?
Nature or
nature
medicine?
or medicine. If you're proficient, you can give her advantage.
I have proficiency in nature.
Yeah, so you can give her advantage. It's going to be a separate roll for each wolf.
Each wolf. Okay.
There are a total of 6 in your vicinity.
And what am I rolling for this, Zephyr?
I'm
Or
rolling
sorry,
with advantage.
Yeah, 6 in the
So
vicinity.
you've just
Six?
given me.
Oh, I
Is
see.
it
I see.
five?
Oh, so you said.
One ran off, but you killed.
Weren't there
killed
6 including the big guy?
We had green,
No, there's 5.
yellow,
Green,
Purple,
yellow, blue, purple, pink,
blue, pink,
and the big guy.
and the big guy. So 5.
Yeah, I think there's 5.
Okay,
you
5
had
then.
you had 6.
I
things.
lost track. I have 7 in my thing, but sure, we'll go with
Oh. That means there's
I'll find
another
one more.
somewhere.
that. In any
And then off
case,
with his buddy. Okay. Okay, so I'll try the first one and see how it goes,
Mhm.
and we'll see.
Yeah.
9, so 11. Oh, that was a 11 or 13.
13. It's rough. It's not something you've done, like skinning a wolf in particular. You might have, skinned a boar or a deer in your time, but usually you're not hunting animals. You're not
Right.
necessarily a hunter as much as a protector.
Right.
Like you're hunting down monsters, not necessarily the creatures that you're protecting. But you're able to fashion a hide from it. Like it's skinned, it's still
Wolf.
drippy and ish and
Ew.
And- wolf.
Maybe throw it in the river.
You
The
can
wolf?
clean the
Notice
wolf
the skin.
the skin. There's some good meat
Like,
there.
clean it off a little bit.
There's some good meat there if you want.
Yeah,
to take it
I'll
with you.
collect that as
Yeah.
best I can.
Okay.
Is there a better outcome to that?
If she rolls higher, she can
Next
get like a proper pelt.
Okay, do
I'll
bardic.
try-
Before your bardic runs out, you should do that.
Oh yeah,
you have an
how long do
hour
I
on
have
it.
an hour on
No, I
it.
think is it hour? That's 10
I
minutes.
thought it was an hour.
No, I mean, I hate to
Okay, well,
burst
I'll-
my own bubble, but
In any case, you may roll for each.
Yeah, I'm gonna try again.
We'll say
because it didn't
we'll say
go
this.
badly.
We'll say this one is for the rest of them.
Okay. Well, that's a natural one, but I have
You
advantage,
do
right?
have advantage.
That's a 6. 7.
Okay, so
Psych.
you're able to like kind of get
Man, I should
some
have done
pelts
guidance
together.
again.
Oh wait, but I was gonna do the bardic, so
Okay,
I
yeah,
could
so you
add.
can-
What was it? A D6.
A D6.
She also has proficiency in medicine, if that helps.
I had 8 plus to 12.
Okay, so like you're able to like we'll say
Basically
get
the same.
2 pelts out of the like 2 ones that you're like I could sell these. Like I've seen pelts of this quality get sold.
I'll collect what meat I can also and try and put it in. I think I have like a pouch.
Yeah, sounds good. Anything else?
Can I take their teeth?
Yeah, sure.
Just kidding, that's really weird. I don't know why I would do that.
Arno's over here like I could take that
I was yeah.
I've already,
Just
I've
like
already,
the
got,
fang.
I'd like a
I've already got cow horns and bone shards with
Okay,
me.
maybe
Like I've already got
maybe I just
mine.
suggested and be like, Arno, can you get us each a
But
tooth?
that's for like both of any magic user.
Oh, yeah,
really,
wait,
will
I
use
totally wanted
components
to.
of certain things.
Oh.
Or
I just
you
want,
know,
I
like,
want to make a necklace out
some
of
of my spells need like
I was-
little just rocks or a feather or.
it. Okay, Turk or Arno, could you each get us each a fang or something? Please?
I'm already there prying parts away. I didn't even listen to you. I've already started prying things off.
You'll take like the discarded parts that I'm leaving.
I look at this
That's
like,
like a tooth, too.
savage like desecration of these animals, and I say, I think I'm gonna be a vegetarian now. Doesn't feel
You
right.
can eat some leaves
And
every
Garose-
night.
Garose
Good
is
luck.
like
Good.
wrapping a bandage around one thing, tying it off, you know, cleaning his sword and stuff.
Alright, I'm
Do
gonna
we
ask
need
Mika
to
to get me a
roll?
tooth then, because these guys are useless.
Okay,
I was gonna say,
I'll
do we
pull
need to-
2 as the fangs
Can
out
you?
of.
Thanks.
Yeah, and then
Thanks, Mika.
Inside.
I'm gonna hand you one, and I'm gonna. I don't know how I could do this, but I'm gonna somehow attach it to my body.
In your bee bobby pin, maybe?
Ooh, I
Because
have
you
earrings
that in your
too.
hair, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna maybe I'll like tuck it in an earring, and I'll figure out how to put it.
I like to
On
imagine
the
that I
earring
have
later.
pockets like a kangaroo, just like in my scales. So I'm just gonna tuck.
That's awesome. I don't know if that's
Damn, do I
real,
need
but
to
it's
roll
totally
if
in
I
real.
my
want a tooth,
imagination.
Okay.
Yeah, I've started prying tooth and fangs and attaching to my armor, and my armor just kind of like opens up to like slot them in. So now I have
Wow.
like, kind of like spikes.
Nice, nice. Yeah. Alrighty.
We just have
If you're all
fun
if
here.
you're
I
all
think that's it. I think we're good.
if you're all done in this area, the sun is it's not setting, but it's getting there.
We should find somewhere to camp.
Make some dinner of the wolves.
Wolf dinner.
We
Bring
probably
a
shouldn't
fire,
sleep
maybe.
like right next to their carcasses because something else might want
Should
to
we
come
send them
eat
down the
them.
river? Let's send
I
all
like-
the other shit down the river. We'll throw everything in the water and send it down, and we'll camp upriver at that.
That sounds
So
good to me.
maybe like, you know, we go another half. How close to nighttime is it?
It's like right before sunset.
Okay, let's go as far as we can until the sun is almost down. We'll spend a little bit of time in like twilight getting firewood and stuff, and then we'll find a spot.
Sounds good.
So
Am I looking? am I
after
doing
tossing the rest of the wolf bodies in the river, you make your way up. And as the sun is setting off to your right and whatnot, you see a dugout, a spot that people have camped before. There's a fire pit. It's got charcoal in it.
Cool.
Yeah. It's got like a dugout where or not like a dugout, but like a turnout where some carts have been parked before or like half circled up around the fire. It's right next to a bridge that crosses over 2 faint lanterns hanging there that look like torchlights, so they're ever burning kind of, so no one has to come up here or replace them kind of thing. And you'll be bedding down for the night.
As we get there, can I cast thaumaturgy and just like rustle everything around us and make a whole bunch of noise and scare anything out of the?
Yeah, so
Woods
you
near
can
us?
like blow a breeze through
Yeah,
the grass
just
and
like a
spook
big
off anything. Yeah, so you do that, and maybe a couple creatures or bugs like fly around, but there's nothing big in the area. You can make a perception check though if you'd like.
Yeah. Well, that's shit. 9. This
Nine.
was. Can I have my little ones back?
Yeah, good.
River, where are the rest of the
Dice
dice?
jail.
I was
It's on my
Nexus
desk.
computer.
Can you
Yeah.
grab it, Erica? I don't want to like make most out.
Do you not have your dice with you?
No, I didn't grab
Is
them.
that
no
a woman?
worries.
You got me with
Sorry.
You're good. You're good.
Sorry,
I'm
I
gonna
love
grab-
these
What
ones
color?
are just
Whatever.
purple.
I'm like the green one, the light green, the olive green one.
Alrighty.
Sure.
Cool.
as you guys bed down for
Is
the
it
night.
light enough, or like?
So with the 2 lanterns nearby and a fire, if you guys are
Yeah, I'll
looking
light
for some firewood.
I'll have my little buddy light one.
Yeah, your little buddy can spit a little bit of
And I bought cooking supplies, so we can probably make something nice. Let's
nice
do it.
wolf stew.
I also set a bunch
Ooh.
of little rocks, like little metallic rocks around that emit like a light of 5 feet. And I just place them around the perimeter of the camp, so we have like a 5 feet ring of light.
Nice.
That's good.
Kind of tap Penelope on the shoulder away from everyone else and say, "What are we doing?
Camping for the night.
Why?" That was
We
also
need to rest.
I literally don't remember. Why we talk about doggies?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I threw my
What do you
I just
mean?
came out of the forest. I don't know.
What were we doing before that?
We were walking, and then I jumped in the river, and then they came out.
Nothing else happened.
No, we were just walking.
Did anyone say anything funny?
No.
No jokes?
Just hear that rain. Holy cow.
No.
Okay, I'll trust you.
I really want to punch you right now, but I won't.
I feel like there's some negative thoughts. We'll touch upon that later.
So-
that's all rain?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude.
Wow.
Who would have thought that we were done with this? It was really like the hottest weekend ever, you know?
Yeah, I know, right? So as you know,
Love the rain.
you guys are getting close to the end of the night. Grows pipes up and he says, "So who's taking first watch?"
Well, I believe I was out for a while. Should probably do my keep.
Okay.
Earn my keep.
So for a general night's rest, to get the full 8 hours for everyone, 8 hours of rest, it takes about 9 hours, 3 shifts of 3 hours to get it. Yeah. Because while you're sitting there, you're still resting, kind of thing. But it takes about 8 to 9 hours. So,
Okay.
Turk, you want to take the first watch?
Before
First
we
of
go
3.
to sleep,
Mhm.
I am going to set up my alarm, and I don't know how big it is. A range no larger than a 20-foot cube. So I'll unwind my silver thread from my hair and I'll lay it out around the camp. And I'll
What?
set an alarm for us. And so I'll
Sounds
get a
good.
ping if anything.
So it's a
Comes into our
circle
space.
instead of that weird
Absolutely.
shape that you had before.
Is anyone taking watch with Turk the first part of the night? Or
Also, I'll have that as a part. So I'll set
was
that
gonna
up
say
as
maybe-
we start because it's only 8 hours.
Maybe we do Turk and Gross, and then that way I'm with Mika, then you guys can
sure.
be together.
You gotta get him to agree to that.
Grows like, whatever. And, perches on his sword and just waits.
Sits next to him.
Mhm.
Stares off into the darkness.
Make a perception check, Travis, for your watch. And Burrows will roll as well.
13. 13.
13. And 11. No, nothing really happens. You hear a wolf in the distance, but it's pretty far away. There's some bugs, and you can see them swarming around the little lanterns and the lights that have been set up, but it's pretty relaxed first watch.
Alright. Can I do a double shift, or is that gonna hurt me?
That would give you a point of exhaustion.
Okay. I owe it to my people.
No.
No.
So as the next
She wakes
shift,
up. No.
as the next
I'm
I'm a thaumaturgy a little lullaby and put you to sleep.
You're
I'm
gonna do
like-
a sleep spell?
You guys don't do this. Let me do this for you.
Mika, why don't we go next for
Yeah,
our watch?
we'll take next.
All right.
Force them to
When
sleep.
my little buddy's gonna be with me.
Make a perception check.
13.
Hmm?
13.
13.
Ooh.
Perception?
Yep.
19.
19. Good. Goes by uninterrupted. Just a nice calm night. The wind rustles the grass, but at this point, it's like 2 in the morning. It's pretty quiet.
Gorgeous.
Can I, while we're sitting up to watch, I want to chat with Penelope.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just distracted myself with my tiny dice. Hang on. So, what were you doing in the tavern that day that we met you? What were you running away from?
Well, my family.
Oh boy, can I understand that?
I love them very much, but I want to find my birth family because I was adopted. What was I adopted by? Elves? I don't know.
Domes.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Elves?
Yeah.
I was adopted by elves when I was an infant, and so I've never really met my dragon parents, and I don't know much about being a dragon, so I'd like to find them. My parents are not understanding of that.
Well, I think we're sort of on a similar quest to one another then. So, do you know anything about your family?
They're dragons. I think.
So,
I
you think?
I think. No,
I think they're
I
dragons.
think that they
What trick
are
is that?
blue like me. Blue and like scale color, and I think one of my grandparents or something is gray or silver or whatever. I might be forgetting this really wrong, but pretend I told you the truth, whatever that is.
You get the sense she doesn't really know.
Yeah.
She's making best guesses based on
Silver.
books that she's maybe read
One of
about
them
how
is silver.
dragons get their colors and stuff like that.
I don't know much about them. I was just left at my adopted parents' doorstep when I was a baby, so there's not much to go off of. And then I have a stone that's my like spell casting thing. What's it called?
Focus.
Yeah, that was with me when I was. Is that how that works? Would that be with me when I was found? Okay, that was all that was with me.
We're not so different, you and I.
I'm pretty dumb.
That's all I got.
So yeah, your watch kind of goes along uninterrupted. If there's anything else you guys want to talk about, or
Can we play some like little games?
Oh, I have cards.
make a sleight of hand
I've got
check,
cards.
both of you, to try and not wake up your party members by playing.
Oh,
Games.
very good. Both of you.
22.
18.
Okay, yeah, you guys
Nice.
completely silent.
Yeah.
I also
Cards, you
I have proficiency with a card deck,
Yeah.
so I'm totally fucking
Just
doing
marry
card
that.
tricks and shit. Like, look what my big brother taught me.
Yeah, we're just playing games.
Yeah.
We're cool.
I light a card on
We're
fire
chilling.
just for fun.
And your watch goes by uninterrupted. For you guys.
We'll take the third.
Perception check, please.
Every time.
That's the way
I
it
know.
goes.
Oh,
Hey!
natural 20.
Very
Minus
good.
2.
-2.
17 plus. Sorry, perception.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 4.
Nice.
Nice. Nice.
Nice.
Man, being meta. Feels like you're being watched.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Not you in particular, but the group.
I don't like that.
You scan the horizon. The sun's not coming up yet. This is towards the end of your watch necessarily, but the sun's like, you can see the sky's lighting up, but the world isn't yet.
I wouldn't have slept with my armor on, so I'm gonna just. Am I allowed to like put my armor?
It does
Yeah,
take
I'm
5
gonna-
minutes.
I'm gonna take 5 minutes
Yeah.
and put on my armor.
Okay. And as you stand up and stretch and walk around, make a man. There's no like perfect skill for this. Make another perception check for me. There's no like remember skill.
Oh.
Yeah. And if it's intelligence, that's bad.
Ooh.
Okay.
High roller.
18 plus. I'm sorry, perception. So 22.
Nice.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
There weren't scarecrows nearby, were there? You can't remember. It doesn't make sense that there'd be scarecrows out here. There's no farms.
Do I see scarecrows?
You see 2 scarecrows.
Do I?
Oh my god!
Has would a long rest have already happened for me? Have like my spells
So
reset?
yeah,
and...
you have had your long rest
Okay.
almost. When the sun rises, you'll have your
No,
long
'cause they
rest.
would've done
Okay,
both
so
their
not
sleeping
quite
shifts.
yet.
but it also includes part of your downtime while you are
Oh.
on watch.
Okay.
So
So,
not yet.
so my spells haven't
You
reset
have not
yet.
reset all your spells.
Okay. How?
You could choose to point this out to Arno and investigate
Okay.
with your reduced spell slots and not necessarily reduced HP, or you could wait.
How far away are they?
Sitting about 30 feet from you. They're behind you, so you guys are.
How
you
many
got
of
you
them
got your
are
little
there?
turnout, and here's the bridge, and then they're about 35 feet up the hill.
I am really good. I'm gonna check the range on one of my spells.
What is it?
Guiding bolt.
Guiding bolt is a huge range. It's like 120 feet.
I'm going to guiding bolt one of the scarecrows, and I'm gonna shout, "Hey, spooky shit!" and wake people up.
Okay,
Alright.
make an
we're
attack
up.
roll with your guiding bolt.
18.
18.
18 does
I don't know
it.
if I get to things to it. Oh shit! Now what do I do? I was
Now
silly
what?
and I forgot my things, so I need to like look up my things. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Forget what I
4d6 radiant.
4d6.
Guiding bolt.
That's awesome.
What does the bolt do?
120.
Then?
And then you get whoever is the next attack
The
has
next-
disadvantage on it, right?
What happens if we start attacking before we have a rest?
So before you have your rest,
Don't regain.
you don't regain spell slots, and
Mm-hmm.
you don't regain hit points that were lost.
After the battle, would we have to do a full rest again, or would we just?
You would
finish?
have to take a full, long, uninterrupted long rest. So the option that was given to her was: do you want to wait and make sure everyone completes their long rest, or do we want to wake people up?
Does it still count as short though?
It would count
Oh.
as a short rest. So if you recharge anything on a short rest, we'll count it as a short rest. If you're choosing to get up, you have the choice to just ignore her.
How much time
Jesus.
until sun rises? Would you say?
An hour. It's not like 5 minutes. You went to sleep, woke up, and went back to sleep. So you're like, oh, give me 5 more minutes.
Okay, I'm
I'm
gonna.
like, I'm probably not like right. Like, have I been walking a little bit? Am I like
I
right
don't know.
by the?
Have you? Do you want to walk closer to them? Because if you walk forward towards them,
I'll stay by the group, and I'll still.
Yeah, don't
shout.
break. Don't.
Yeah.
If you're awake, if you're waking us up, I'm gonna yell at you. Don't you dare break my alarm.
I don't
did
think.
you did you roll your damage? You're rolling your attack.
Oh yes, I'm sorry. 12 damage.
12 damage. Did you roll the attack though?
Yes, that was the 18.
That's right. That's right.
plus-
That's right. That's
yeah.
right. All right.
So do we
I was
decide
like,
now?
did I?
I'm just gonna like. Can I be awake and still resting, like just watching?
I'll say yes. You can choose to relax.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna
So-
sit,
You watch
just chilling.
as Fiametta yells and shoots a bolt of this reddish orange flash over, and it impacts and leaves a little sparkling.
Okay. Can we decide now if we want to get up? I jump.
You can decide.
Okay, yeah, I jump
Mika's
up.
up.
Yeah, I
Turk's
jump
up.
up.
Guys, there are scarecrows
Rose is up.
over
I
there,
was already up.
You're already up.
and
I'm
I
the only one
don't
who's-
think they're real.
Well, they're awake, but are you
I'm up.
taking action?
I'm up.
Okay.
I'm up. If she's shooting, I'm up.
I'm shooting.
Yeah.
What's everyone doing?
I've got a bonfire
I'm
for these.
still-
What is
motherfuckers.
happening? What happened to the thing?
It hit it.
They could just
Can
be
we
they
see
could
it?
be
just
scarecrows.
be scarecrows.
Are we able to see them?
Make a perception check. This one of them you can see. It's like sparkling.
13.
13,
5.
5,
13.
13.
I'm not gonna I'm not
Okay.
gonna even try. I'm gonna cast
The
it.
two of you who rolled 13s, you can see the one that's glowing, or the one that's glowing, and then a figure next to it as well. You can see the one that's glowing.
Is the figure next to it the other scarecrow, or?
It looks like a scarecrow.
Are they moving? Is there any movement
no.
from it when it?
You don't see any movement.
They're unnatural. I can feel it.
Oh! Wait. Primeval range. Okay. Are we in combat? Do we get to
I'm
take
in
actions?
combat.
You have not rolled initiative.
Oh, true.
Are we taking actions?
If you'd like to roll initiative, you can. But you're essentially taking actions, yes.
Okay, then I guess I'm rolling.
Okay.
Are
Roll
we
initiative.
rolling initiative?
Oh man.
Sorry,
Again.
that went far.
That's a 6.
Thanks.
20.
Ooh.
5, 20,
20.
20.
Oh man.
Well, this is so
7 with my +1.
my question is because I wanted to use my primeval awareness.
Okay. What's your primeval awareness?
So
7.
as an action, I can expend a ranger
plus
spell
3.
slot
Oh, JK.
for
is that-
1 minute to sense whether any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead are present within 1 mile of us.
Okay.
This feature does not reveal the
But you
creature's
just
location
know.
or number, but I know.
You just know. What did you say you rolled? I'm sorry.
12.
12. Gotcha.
Oh, sorry. I gotta get 23.
I got a 5.
23.
Again.
Yep.
You wrote all of our names facing this way except for you two.
I'm sorry. It's all so they're written the
We're just
same,
special.
but I
Oh.
wrote them all one way. But I can here. Let me turn this
It's
way,
okay. It's okay.
and let me turn.
Well, now
Wait,
those
I
two
can't-
are off.
I can't read.
It's fine. It's fine.
There you go. Wait.
No, it's fine.
Turk is the same on mine either way, so whatever.
So
Alright,
what just happened?
so you're activating your primeval awareness.
But that's a
So-
part of my action. So if,
Okay,
if
so-
we're in
so it
initiative
is-
order,
it
then
is
I'm not,
Turk's-
it's not my turn.
Fiametta just went, so it's Turk's turn.
Okay.
Sorry, I can't read this
Arno, what's your
side,
health
so
at?
I'm reading
You're
on
fine.
this side, but I'm not looking at
You're
you, I
fine.
promise.
I don't know how many hit points you have.
Oh, I'm at full.
You're at full. Is anyone not at full?
Oh, do we get a short rest?
You how much do you need?
I'm down.
Yeah, we'll
by
count it as a
7.
short rest if
So
you're
not a
choosing
lot.
to get up.
Okay. I will just.
To restore hit points on a short rest.
I
You
didn't
would be able to
Yeah,
restore
I'm
some
just-
as well.
Oh, that's true because it was a short rest.
Correct.
So I can use a hit die.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and heal up, and they'll base my
I'll do
decision
that.
around that.
Rose has taken his heal
4.
as well.
I'll be sleeping.
I'm awake. I'm just.
How far away are they again?
Sorry.
35 feet.
35 feet.
I need my rest, okay?
I'm
a
only down by
growing
3
dragon.
points,
Okay,
so it's
that's fine.
probably not worth it.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, guys, better
buddy's-
get.
Buddy's sleeping.
Hmm?
My little buddy did not get up.
You knock it up. Okay.
Nah,
Okay.
he's mad at me for throwing.
Sorry to be a
away.
one-trick pony, but I want to get the hit on these things before
Yeah,
they get
go
the hit on
ahead.
us. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna cast Bane again.
Bane, absolutely. You throw your Bane in like where they would generally make saves. Doesn't connect.
Okay. You guys see that too?
No.
So you those of you who are like you're all scanning him, but you watch as because it's verbal as well.
Uh-huh.
You shout your command that you would have heard earlier, and like actions, but looks confused. Is that the end of your turn?
Well, no, I'll do my bonus action. I'll be like, we'll give Bardic Inspiration to Penelope.
No.
I'm sitting on the floor.
Oh, fuck yeah, never mind. I mean, who's next on the order?
Gross.
I can't see that. Gross?
Yeah.
He doesn't need that. I'll give it to Arno.
Oh no, it is. It's Penelope's turn. Will you remain?
Alright. Can I where are we relative to each other? Are we all kinda
So you're all like huddled at the
Should
camp.
we put him up? Should we put him up here?
Yeah,
Just
you're
like-
basically all huddled at the camp right now.
Okay. I don't know. I feel like I'm pretty comfy. I'm gonna keep sitting.
Okay.
If I pull out and just hold my crossbow, is that waking my rest?
You'll be fine. You can just hold it.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna pull it out.
It's not like it's not readied.
No, I just
You're
want it on
you
my
got it.
lap with
Yeah.
a couple blows
Of course.
or bolts or whatever
Yeah.
they're called, and then yeah, I'll be like, hey guys, I'm here if you need me, but I'd like to keep resting, and that's it.
Watch them just be scarecrows.
Groz is gonna make a perception check of 16.
35 feet away.
They're 35 feet away. They're in darkness though, so because it's not bright.
Do I have any? Sorry, going back to our perception rolls. I have dark vision.
You do have dark vision. I'm aware.
Okay. I just
Yeah.
wanted to
No,
make sure.
I got you.
Never mind.
Euros, he rolled decently on his perception check, and he walks forward, sees your silver thread, and steps over it, so as not to trip your alarm spell, to get a little bit closer.
I think that still trips it. It's just something crossing it.
If you're aware
Touches
of it, you
or
can
enters
avoid.
the warded area.
Oh, well, he exited
When you
the
cast the
warded
spell,
area.
when you cast the spell, you can designate creatures that won't set off the alarm. So never mind, you guys were all of them
Okay.
designated. I didn't know about that feature.
But also, he would have been exiting the warded area, so it wouldn't count.
Oh,
In any case, he steps a little bit closer. He's about 15 feet from them now. And he's waiting, but he's not doing anything, just looking. He doesn't have dark vision, so. That brings us to Arno's turn.
Okay. How far away are they?
About 35 feet.
35 feet. And are they next to each other?
They're about 5 feet apart.
Okay. Then I'm going to drop a bonfire right in the middle of them.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just a cantrip.
Yeah.
Yep.
You watch as a fire lights underneath them, and their like right and left halves just go up in flame. No reaction.
only half of them each.
Well, so it's a 5. They're 5 feet apart, and it's a 5-foot diameter smell. So it's like
so
catching
it's
both of
part of
like
them.
both of their legs or
I see.
one arm.
I see what you're
each.
saying. Sorry.
And you know
Seeing,
they're
like,
scarecrow.
only half
They're
of them
scarecrow,
could
so it's
light.
like their arm is on fire,
It'll
and
spread eventually.
and you see it just like it starts to cinder and burn. That's what you see, Mika. Unless that's the unless you have anything else. Mika.
I'll do primal awareness.
Okay.
And expend a slot.
And that is celestials, undead, fiends.
Hang on. Let me hang on. Hold
Perfect.
please. Let me read the.
Hey, Mo.
Aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead.
Okay. So from you launch this like flicker of energy, and you can sense around you, not where, but if things are near you. You sense 2 dragon energies, which makes sense. That checks out.
What's he eating?
He is eating my empanada. or leftovers of it. Didn't even see it. You sense 1 fae, and that is all. Those are fairies. But it's faint. It's not a full, like, oh, that's a fae. But that's it.
Any of y'all got fae in you? Tell me now, or I'm going to attack. That's you. Fuck you. Well, those things are not aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead. So they're either a human fucking with us.
They might just be scarecrows.
They really might just be scarecrows.
They really might be, but something was watching. Maybe it was the scarecrows.
And at this point, the bonfire, they both just collapse.
I
Well-
will walk over to investigate.
Make an investigation check.
Whoops.
Yeah, there was an apparition with them. There's something else there. You saw it too, right? With the scarecrows. Wasn't there a third person?
No, they're
No,
two.
just the 2.
Oh, okay.
2 1s?
I caught the other one and didn't look at it.
Oh.
That's a fucking natural 1.
Yeah.
Nope. I got nothing.
You find them, and you see where the bonfire is lit, and it's just cinders. There ain't nothing there. Like there's like remnants of what might have been a scarecrow, but it's
Is there like a farm there?
Can I now see what's
make
around that area?
This is slightly above you guys, so make a perception check now from up there.
That's good.
18.
18. There's one in the distance, but like up, and it's
What is
In
there
tatters.
anything else?
it's like it looks like there could have been a farm there once.
Like, is there anything else that would explain scarecrows?
No. That's it.
I don't understand, but they were evil.
Is there any remnants of the what we burned?
Do they
to
smell
kind of
weird?
check
Does
on?
it smell weird? Can I smell them?
Smells like burnt straw and wood.
Of course. Is there anything left to do an Arcana check on?
Scarecrows are sus.
Sure, make an Arcana check.
7.
Nothing magical about them.
Good lordy lord.
It's just scarecrows.
Alright, well, I'm already up. You kind of want to go check out that scarecrow.
I'm
Sorry,
going back to
guys.
bed.
Yeah. So you wrap up the end of your rest. We'll give everybody the end of their long rest.
Yes.
And as
I'm going my long rest.
and that is it.
Sweet.
Killed some scarecrows. Great start to the morning.
Dusts off hands.
Like it never even happened.
Handled them.
Alright.
Okay.
Alrighty. And you begin day 2 of your journey.
Collect all my shit
Rose is grumpy because he was woken up, but he's
for a scarecrow. In the light,
I
can I
can-
investigate over there again? Or
you may, but it was just
it really
Wood
was
and hay.
just wood and hay.
and like maybe remnants of what would have been twine, like to hold it together,
Right.
but it was scarecrows.
It really just scared
It
me.
was really just scarecrows.
Alright.
I'll offer
Just-
Groz some mead to try to make up for waking him up.
He takes it and drinks it.
For breakfast, as he should.
Alrighty. Who's heading your perception
Can I
checks
put
on
my
day 2?
dragon on his shoulder?
He does not want it. He does not want the dragon on his
I'll
shoulder.
do,
I'm just trying to bug him.
I'm aware of that.
I'll do that too. I feel like I didn't do
Alright,
that.
these are your
Yeah,
2
I'm gonna
perceptions.
give you my dragon. You can hang on to him.
Sweet! Holy shit.
Breeze
Two
and hang out with
dragons.
Turk.
11.
See, Eggy? This is what you might
And
be one
Travis.
day.
For your perception check for the day.
16. Wait, hold on.
16.
Yeah, 16.
Wait, who else is rolling? Is it
I
just
did.
Travis?
I got a 11.
Alrighty. So, well, weather's a little bit worse today. It's cloudy, kind of blech, as you're walking up. The sun was rising, but the clouds quickly rolled in down off the mountains to just cover over everything. It's not raining,
Rose still
but
has
it's,
my coat, right?
he does still have your coat. You can take it back if you
No, I have my big one.
want.
My head's up.
There's a couple goats on the side of the road just grazing.
Oh.
Just kidding.
Can I tie a rope around them and bring them with us?
Hmm?
Can I
You can try and wrangle them, make an
Yeah.
animal handling check.
Can I help her?
Sure.
I'm with you, whatever you're doing.
15.
15.
9.
That's pretty good.
I just
So
wanna
you
look
try
at
to sneak up on the goat or coax it over. Doesn't want what you're having.
What?
They hop off into the distance. You can see it. You can see there's some.
What's their speed?
You're like,
Goat
oh, no,
speed is 45.
No.
They're as fast as wolves, which is surprising.
Okay. What's your dragon's name?
Breeze.
Breeze. You want to eat that?
This is the saddest thing that's happened.
And so Mika sees in the distance. She knows to look for these because she's encountered them before. But there are some large goats in the distance, and these little goats go hopping up towards them.
Do you want to go?
I want to go, but it's okay.
There'll be plenty.
Do you want an alive goat?
Yes.
There'll be plenty, I promise.
Okay,
Can
next
I?
time.
Okay, wait. I want to send Breeze. I'm gonna borrow Breeze for a minute. He doesn't fly.
He can't fly. He doesn't have
He's
wings.
a baby.
He falls down. Why did I hold you so high up? I kept, like,
You're
expecting
so
it to
You're
fall.
like 2 feet tall.
It so doesn't matter.
There also
I'm gonna
exists
send
a
him to
sleep
go-
spell.
That's true.
What?
There also exists a sleep spell.
True. I don't have it.
I have it.
I was gonna
That's
just
on you,
send
dog.
a little dragon to go and distract the goats and see if I can get them to follow it,
That sounds fun.
or have him herd them.
They hopped off.
The
from
big
you.
ones.
The big one? They're like, you can see them in the distance. They're like a couple hundred yards off. But they're like, they're the big
They're so
goats.
fast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about, and she wants one.
The giant goats.
Golly.
These are taller than any of you.
Oh, that
What?
giant.
Giant goats.
I thought
Like
you were
dire
just talking
goats.
about like
What's
a regular
giant
big
goat?
No,
livestock goat.
these are big goats that you've
Okay,
encountered.
Like
no,
before.
mama
no,
goats?
I'm not messing with that.
Okay.
We
They're,
can have
they're
a little
about
one.
they're about 11 feet tall.
I want
We're
the
not-
little one, but not if it's gonna anger the giant one.
No,
Probably angry.
no, we're
You-
not gonna.
You get the essence.
It's the
Okay.
big. That's the big goat that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Maybe later.
We're not doing
Maybe
that.
later.
Not today. The last time that happened, I got this weird thing, so we're not. And that I don't.
Wait,
yeah, no.
this is the magic knife goat.
Not that specific one, but ones like that.
So there are more ginormous goats, but they have magic knives.
I think this one was an exception, but we could go investigate and see if these also have knives stuck in their forehead.
So there are more gigantic goats, and one just happened to
Is that
have a
hers, like,
magic knife
pained?
stuck into
I
its
think
head.
that's the
This is
case.
funny. This is what I live for.
You want to go check them out? We can go check them out. I kind of don't want another one of this, whatever this is.
I mean,
Actually, it's kind of cool.
it is cool, but it hurt.
It's
Probably hurts even more now, which is
gonna
pretty.
go later.
Rose is like, can we stay on task? I don't want to go hunt down goats.
Shut up,
forgot
girl.
about you.
I kind of think he doesn't have a say in this if I vote to go
Yeah.
get the goat.
I'm the one paying you.
You
Can
paid
we
us
have-
to get you there
okay.
alive. There was no
When we get to
time frame.
Mystral, can you get her a goat and we'll go?
I'll see what I can do.
All right.
I don't like
Thanks,
that.
guys.
She's a princess. Come on.
I'm aware
Yeah.
of who she is.
Yeah.
Give me a dang goat.
All right, let's go.
All
So,
right.
as you continue your path,
If we see goats close by, I will wrangle a goat.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
you guys see not much
I
out of the
get
ordinary.
a bigger dinner when we get there. Nobody go in the water.
I already did that.
Not today.
Okay.
So as you're walking and a guy, courier runs past you guys heading south, just kind of to Garose because he recognizes him and just doesn't stop, doesn't say anything.
Carrying
Just,
anything that we can
you know,
see.
got like scrolls tied in a bag behind his back. Are you gonna try that? Make
Yeah.
a sleight of hand check.
It's not gonna be good. 23.
23.
Oh, I see what she's doing. I think that looks like fun. I'm gonna do that too with mage hands.
With Mage Hand, make a sleight of hand.
And to help him, I'm gonna cast Thaumaturgy somewhere else and make a howling.
What is that?
The guy runs faster.
Can I do it?
Ooh, 19.
19.
Yeah.
Alrighty. You both pull
I
out
want
2
3.
letters. You get 1.
Oh.
He's running past you.
Okay,
if you
fine.
if you like grab a bunch, he's
Okay,
gonna be
fair.
like, what the
Okay,
heck?
fair.
You're just like, yep. Abby, you find a lovely missive from a gentleman in I don't have one on me, but you.
I thought I was gonna get a cool
no.
He was not prepared.
I mean,
For us to rob the courier.
He's always prepared for us to rob anyone.
but I'm not printing out letters for everybody. Abby finds a lovely missive from a gentleman in Mystral who is sending a letter to a young lady down in Porton who is his fancy.
Jesus Christ.
She's
Like, I
never
get it.
gonna Oh.
Very chaotic.
Can I run after him?
From
and
Jules to Romera. No.
Say, can I run after him and say, this fell out of your bag?
You may. And he comes back around and takes it, thanks you. And
Can he steal another one?
are you? Roll sleight of hand again.
me too.
You didn't even read
I
it.
don't care. I'm going for double or nothing.
Sleight of hand on both of you.
18.
10.
18.
So, he catches her trying to. Well, might as well, huh?
Oh no.
He doesn't catch you. So you, as he turns around, you pluck a letter out of the bag, and you do as well. And he.
Can I, as
Let's
he's
just do this for,
trying
like,
to
2
run away,
hours.
can I, like, kind of fall into his path and, like, hold him up so that maybe they have a chance to steal some more letters?
Just for 2 hours.
Make a dexterity check.
Can I also like go and like say, hey, does my tail
Like,
look fat?
At this point, just kill him and take all the mail.
Oh my god, can it be a
How many
performance
letters does he have?
Huh?
How many letters does he have?
It's like a satchel full of them on his back, essentially. It's not a lot. Travis,
Yeah.
the first letter you find is just like a slip that says like it's like an orders for a group of guards at Split River.
Okay.
Their orders are to head downstream towards Porton as well.
Okay.
The second letter you pull was Mika's first letter.
No, he was holding it, wasn't he?
No,
wait,
she
I
put it
handed
back.
No, I handed it back to him.
And he put it back.
Oh man.
So you grab that same letter. Mika pulls out another letter, and it's like an order list for a tavern for one of the taverns. They were sending an order down towards Porton for a like a casks of ale to be sent up towards them.
Well, I don't see why I don't want to work again. Sir, you dropped this.
And he turns around and goes, "Ah, thank you." And comes back and he takes 2 letters from you.
No,
Oh, you get one.
Yeah, just the one. Yeah.
Which one are you giving him?
The love letter.
The love letter. Okay, he puts that back in his bag.
My distraction attempt was a 4.
Okay,
so
so-
I like, just trip over myself.
So the 2 of you trying to distract him, and he's like, what? And Garros is just.
Okay, I want to make sure one more.
Can I do mold earth and put like dirt in front of him so he trips and it'll fall out?
Yeah,
Okay. It's just a cantrip, so I can do that a lot, right?
yeah, you
Okay.
can.
I'm
But
gonna
he's-
do any of them.
He's gonna roll.
Like the whole like
It's a
earthquake.
perfect time for an invention to explode.
So he rolls and just
And all the skulls fall out.
unconscious.
That's not what I
That
want.
is a natural 1 on a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, well, can we read all the scrolls really quick?
No, just pick them up and go.
No,
So-
no, just read them.
So you get while searching through his pack and all the scrolls that have landed in front of him, you get the general idea. This isn't like there's no like important, like really important mail. This is just a general
Poor
courier.
man.
Is
He's-
there anything colorful?
Anything colorful. He has a
That's the love
satchel,
letter.
like a little
We
coin
might as well
purse.
go through it.
No,
Oh,
I'm
we
taking
can't
his
take
money.
No, we don't know.
No, I'm not
I just
taking
wanna
his
know
money.
if-
How's his clothes?
He's dressed like light in very very light, not armor, but like he's dressed to run fast. That's his thing. He runs.
I'm gonna.
He does the journey that you guys are doing in 3 days, essentially in a
How
day.
far is the river?
Wow.
from
Wait.
us?
The river, it's probably like 20-30 feet.
Alright, can I do shape water and just like splash him with some?
Wait,
I'm gonna, no, not yet.
Wanna
I'm
get
gonna
all
put-
those scrolls wet.
I'm gonna put 2 silver in his bag.
Okay, you add 2 silver to his
Aw.
bag.
Can I check his pants?
You may.
What's
For
Make an
what?
investigation check.
I'm gonna put a bee in the wolf's tooth in
Okay.
his bag.
When you guys are ready, I'm gonna wake him up with some
13
water.
on his pants.
13 on his pants.
Um,
He's got a dagger hidden, like on the between his pants and his butt, essentially. Like he's like hiding it in his
Yeah.
belt loop. That's it. That's all you find in his pants.
Is there anything addressed to a name that I recognize?
There's
Ooh.
Okay.
actually no, there is, and it's a letter to Tally.
Oh.
And it is an order. It is like someone up north wants an order of summer grain wine.
Can
I-
I gonna leave a message to Tally?
Wait, can I change the order so that it's like 10 times what was ordered?
Oh, absolutely.
Change it to 100 times.
100 times?
Wait, what's the order? The order
It's-
is they're gonna pay him.
15 bottles of wine.
So
Add some
they send
zeros.
15 bottles times 100. So 1,500 bottles of wine now.
1,500 bottles of wine.
Wait, so what happens? They're gonna send the money later, or what's happening here?
You'll have to find out.
All right, fine. I'll split the difference. I'll put a cool like 400 wine.
400 bottles of wine.
Poor Tally.
Make a
Oh no.
What is this like?
You should just
Um,
added a 0. That'd be easier.
oh,
But
man.
Tally is paying. his
Roll a
money.
d20 and add your
Wait.
intelligence modifier.
But he's gonna make more money.
No.
But they probably won't
He's-
pay him for the extra line.
Yeah, he said the
Yeah.
extra
Did you say
line is not
intelligence?
being paid for
Yes.
now. So
I'm gonna
12.
I'm gonna see
12.
him do that.
You do your best to match the handwriting.
I'm gonna see him do that, and I'm gonna snag it back and scribble out the zeros that he
Gotcha.
adds.
So just 4. Because he
Then
changed
you
it to,
added 400.
well no, it was 15. It was 15. He changed it to 400. So if you erase the zeros he added, it's at 4.
Come on,
I'll
give us
just
a fun
erase
number.
one.
Just erase 1. 40.
Yeah, that's fine.
By the way, I've rolled 3 13s in a row.
Damn,
Oh,
that's
no.
unlucky.
Alright, can I splash him now, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
So he's
Can't
he's-
just
Make
splash
this
him.
poor kid.
Oh.
But watch
I'm gonna
out
put
for
everything
his,
back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm just
Oh, yeah,
and I'm
I'll say
gonna,
before
we're
you
gonna
wake him up.
pretend to be very concerned for him.
Yeah, are you
Like
okay?
we didn't just.
He's got a broken nose.
Is it? I'll help him. Oh my god. Is he?
Man, y'all
He's
are being
probably hurt.
really
He's
mean
probably
to
got-
Silas here.
He's probably got insurance. Like, he
My
probably
man
gets workers'
Silas, the
comp. He
throwaway
probably get paid for
character.
this.
This poor man.
He probably get like overtime and like sick time.
First the
Oh,
necromancer, now
probably
this.
Jesus Christ, I'm useless.
I left him 2 silver.
I'm
gonna
gonna
can I amend
heal
that
him.
to 3?
Did he sustain damage? Like, does he
Yeah,
need
took
healing?
he took a couple damage, but not a significant amount.
Okay.
Like he's not losing a limb or something. He took like 2-3 points of damage.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay.
His nose is broken though.
Poor kid.
Oh.
Poor
Can I
Silas.
just like
Can I do like a medicine check to try to?
No,
help
I'm not
his
gonna do
nose?
that.
You can make a medicine check
I'm
to
gonna
try and
can
fix
I,
it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I'm not
do
I'm
this.
not gonna say you get advantage on it,
A
but
medicine.
you can use your guidance if
I
you
was
like.
gonna say, can I guide myself?
You may.
Okay. This guidance good. Guidance good.
And Dros is like, let the kid on his way. God
We're
damn it.
trying to help him.
At
Yeah,
least I get to add a lot
Gross,
to it.
Gross also saw all of this.
Yeah.
The stealing of the letters.
Oh no.
Did you return the one that you took? The other
I
one?
returned the
The
other,
other order?
I returned everything.
Nah, it's still in my
After
pocket.
reading
Okay.
it, I returned it.
Okay. Well, he took another.
A 12,
No, just-
but
yeah, the
only
order.
because I get
The
plus
first one. you
6.
told.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
A 12, but only because I get plus 6.
You like it. It looks fine. It might heal. The guy, he thinks he tripped, but he thinks you
did.
guys. He did. He absolutely did, but he doesn't know that you did it,
I didn't do it.
and he,
The dirt did it.
hups on his way
Be
down the road.
careful. Be really watchful
Have
of
a good day,
hills
sir.
on
He's
your
like,
way.
Thanks, guys.
Feel better.
And then the milk comes up.
Okay, that's all.
But yeah, no, he moves on his way.
Well done.
And so you guys walking down the road, laughing at your escapades. You rolled high on your perception today, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 60.
You notice the water is moving.
Oh.
The water is
Wrong
moving?
direction.
Oh. Are we
Not all of
next
it.
to the river? Or?
Yeah, you're like walking like 10 feet away from the river, and you can see part of the water's moving the wrong direction. No one else sees this. Just check.
Yeah, I'm gonna point that shit out immediately.
Don't go in there.
I'm not gonna go in there. I'm literally just pointing at it.
You were knocked out when we heard people talking about this, so I'm telling you, don't go in there.
Can I go in there?
Oh yeah, you actually weren't here.
I'm
we
so
ran
confused.
into-
I'm just pointing out the fucking water's weird.
Yeah, so we ran into a group on our way yesterday,
Uh huh.
and they said they got their asses kicked by the fucking water.
Well,
I asked you if there was something important that happened. Oh,
Can I
lucky
go
I
in the
noticed
water
it.
Oh,
Do you-
no!
I have
In the
shape
head.
water
What?
as a kid.
You would
Try it
head.
first.
Yeah.
Okay.
She didn't tell me anything.
Yeah, you got hit
So,
in the
so
head
with
by
shape
an
water,
eagle.
you can change the
Dropping
flow,
something.
stop
A
the
turtle!
flow.
I kind of remember
Oh, a
that.
turtle!
That was the last thing I
Wait, you
noticed,
got-
but I didn't know
Yeah,
about the
it was a
water thing.
turtle. It was a turtle that knocked you
Where's the
out.
What
turtle?
if, can I change the
I
direction
think we
back
let
to
it
what
walk
it should be?
back home.
So,
Good.
so you all see as you're all turning to face this part of the water that is actively moving the opposite direction. It's not the whole section; it's just like a part of it is moving, keeping pace with you guys essentially. And it's stopped, but it's moving a little bit upwards. You see Penelope reach out and like eyes flash, and she tries to move, but the target that she's moving isn't water, so it doesn't move. You feel something give, like the water around the part that you're trying to correct, but it does not.
Can I freeze the water right in front of it?
You can. So as you freeze like a solid like block of water, and it creates like that, it comes around and like a pocket for a second. You see a pair of eyes lock directly onto you.
Oh no. What have I done?
Hang on.
What
Like
we
they're in
do-
the water looking at me.
Mm-hmm. So you can
There's
see, like,
nothing attached
in this
to it?
section where the water is starting to whip around the frozen bit, there's like a pair of eyes attached to like this. It looks like water just like flowing in like a snake
I don't
like
that.
kind of thing.
Can I have help real quick?
Yeah.
Because I don't have the book.
Yeah.
I don't have fits. I can't see what kind of dragons I can produce. Can I produce a water dragon?
You can produce drakes.
Whatever.
Yeah. So
Drake.
so drakes are
No,
like
can my companion buddy be water?
made of water.
I don't. Whatever. Can it
No.
like it is fire right now? Can
No.
it be water?
No. The types are acid, poison, cold, and thunder and fire.
Never mind.
Wait,
It's
just
in
to,
a type.
just to verify, I can do it like infinite cantrips, right?
Yep.
Okay, can I do like a Moses type thing where I just like split the water
Yeah.
to see what stays?
Yeah. So you're like facing the water here, so it's rushing past you, right?
Okay.
And so are you like splitting it with the
Wherever-
current or against the current?
Wherever, so the part that's flowing in the opposite direction,
Mm-hmm.
right in front of that.
Okay.
For it, I think it's 5 feet.
Yeah. So you like open it this section of the water up, and this thing that's staring at you is moved with the water. You get the idea that the guys that they mentioned it can't leave the water. When they left the water, it left them alone. When you moved the water, it moved with it.
That's fun. Can I? So I already froze this part. Can I freeze the part behind it so it's like stuck in this
Yeah.
area?
All right, time to go.
It's stuck.
And then I'm
it's-
done. That's all I want.
Yep. So yeah, it's stuck in between.
Okay.
And when you guys say there's people who were beat up by the water, do they look like surfers, or look like they had
They
their
were
sea legs
soldiers.
out?
soldiers, right?
They were soldiers.
It had taken their captain.
They were bathing in the river, I think.
Oh,
Did it eat their captain, or can we find
that's
the
what I was just
captain?
gonna say.
Maybe
Can
he's
we
in
look
an
around and
underwater
see if we can find any
Make a
remnants?
perception
or...
check.
What's the river? There's probably
Make a perception check as well, Fiametta.
19.
19.
15
15.
plus.
In the wake of what has been created by Penelope, like in this spot where you can see the riverbed, stuck like as it flowed down the water and got stuck under a rock, is a helmet that you would recognize as a captain's.
Oh, can I send Buddy? My little buddy? Can I send Breeze to go get it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Go get it, buddy.
What's his armor class?
16.
16. Okay. The creature misses.
Uh-oh.
He's gonna grab it.
He
in
grabs
the
it.
neck.
Okay. And as it leaves, he's gonna make an attack of opportunity
Oh.
against it.
Let me find out more information about my buddy. Hang on.
That is 16. So it hits. Oh, it has a reach of 10 feet. Twisty. I didn't know
Vision
that.
60 feet. Passive perception 12. Oh, my little buddy has a higher passive perception than I do. That's.
Alrighty, so that's.
Oh, I found my types. Chosen type. Actions.
He takes
Never had one break like that.
You can fix it,
13
right?
points
Yeah.
of bludgeoning
wait,
damage.
so taking the helmet is an action?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like it's a person's helmet. This is a creature that the helmet would like. It could fit like half of its body in the helmet. It will have to go over, grab it, and come back, and it might have to fight the current with the helmet to get back onto land. It's not a full Moses moment because you guys are perpendicular to the water. If you try to make a Moses moment, the water's gonna go around that, right?
Can you help me, buddy?
From what I've seen so far, how
But he
big
takes 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
No.
does
Yeah,
the
right.
thing this creature strikes Breeze with? Does it come out of the water? do that?
And he is
Or does it-
grappled?
Does it get
Okay.
hit when it's under the water?
Hmm?
Was it did Breeze get hit above the water or under the water?
So he's kind of like He treaded water a little bit
Sure.
after his escapade that you missed, where Mabby threw him into the water yesterday.
Okay.
So now he's learned a little bit. And he goes over and grabs it, and he starts coming back. And the creature missed the first time, but the second time it hit him and was able to hold it back.
Again, is it hitting underwater, or does it come out of the water to hit?
It's a bit of both.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What about the eye? When we saw the eyes, were those above water or underwater?
How do I mark?
Is it through the water surface?
It's the water.
Okay. I understand.
It's called. This is really funny. It's called a water weird.
Water weird. Okay.
And you literally said that earlier.
Really? That's funny.
And I was like, oh yeah, it is. It's a water weird. So yeah, it currently has breeze.
Did you take him?
Hmm?
Did you take him?
I did not. He's like setting.
It has breeze.
Oh, it took it?
Yeah, so it has
Oh,
him
okay.
grappled.
Oh, he's.
What does that mean? Like it just has
so
a grasp on it?
Currently, it is like
Oh no.
wrapped up in this creature's body. Yeah.
breeze. Oh yeah.
And then what's
That's what
what's
the jump
his
feather is.
what's his
come
Constitution
back.
modifier?
Hold on, please.
+2. Okay, so you have 2 minutes before he drowns.
You said you can revive
Yeah, it's
him,
okay.
right?
Oh, yeah.
So
He'll come
let's
back.
roll initiative.
Wow.
Once
I
you
didn't want to fight it.
after once you start this, do you want me to? Oh. Do you want me to
Girls
cut the
like,
cake?
oh,
already?
fuck.
There's not a battle map for this one.
So I got a 4.
Because
So
it's mostly water.
you could just put me in the back.
Garose is just like, these guys will fight anything.
Garose is opting out of this one.
Yeah, I'm sure. He's
He's opting not to fight this fight.
Yeah,
Penelope
okay.
rolled a 4.
gonna sit on the stuff.
The
sauces.
water weird rolls a that. Where's enemy number 1? Whatever, it doesn't matter what number it is. Okay, 25 to 20.
There's multiple enemies.
Just one at the
He
moment.
just has.
Wait, I got 21.
21. Turk.
Wow.
20 to 15. 15 to 10.
14.
14.
I'm sorry, 15.
15 for Fiametta. Sorry, you're right here. You're right after the creature.
Before.
Fiametta.
Fiametta's before me.
Oh.
That was my bad.
You rolled
should've-
15?
I
Okay.
should have said when
So
you
you
said
go
15.
at the same time. 10 to 15 to 10. 10 to 5. Below. I know yours is
I have
4.
4.
So
4 as well.
4 as well.
Ah.
Alrighty.
I'm not last.
Can we move them to the
Yeah.
center? Because I can't see. Actually, I lied.
What
I
was
can see
yours?
better when they're over there. But that's
What?
fine.
21?
In any case,
Well, I can look
Turk,
on this side now.
it is your turn.
Alright, I only do this because I'm at the front initiative order. Also, how far am I away from the
So
water?
you are all about 10 feet away from the water's edge, and this is in the middle of the water, so it's about 25 feet from you.
20. Okay. I'm gonna use my full movement to run, and I'm gonna jump right into the middle of the water weird.
Okay.
Underneath the submerged water, I would like
Okay.
to try to ask it, "What are you?"
Okay. In what language?
Abyssal.
Abyssal. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't understand you.
But does it say anything back?
No.
It doesn't say anything?
It can't speak.
Ah, okay.
And it also does not understand you. But you don't necessarily know that, but it doesn't answer.
Okay, was speaking a action?
Free
or-
action.
Okay. Then can I try to wrangle Breeze out of
Yeah.
it?
Make a contested strength check.
Okay, what does that mean?
So roll a d20 and add your strength modifier.
Oh, that's a nat 1, but I get to re-roll that.
Yep.
I did really bad. 12.
12. It rolled higher, so unfortunately you're unable to snag Breeze from him.
Okay.
And that is
I
your
think that's
action.
it.
You have a bonus action, you can cast one, but
I don't think I can see, I don't know. I'm under the water. I don't think I can see anyone. And how much is typical like vision? How far is vision typically?
In this water, because you're like underwater, right?
Yeah.
It's not fast moving water, so it's like a brook, and it's maybe 6 feet deep, so you can like kind of keep up with it by swimming.
Okay.
But it's not, your visibility's maybe halved.
Okay, so I probably can't see anyone.
No,
Friends, I'm
if you're underwater, you can't see your friends.
Now
Yeah.
my so I have this bonus action. It just says actions in combat 2 weapon fighting. Does that mean I get to?
You have to have made a strike on your
Okay.
action
Gotcha.
to strike with your bonus action.
Okay, good to know for now.
Femetta, what is
I think
your
that's it.
dexterity score? Like
Oh,
the
I see.
actual number.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
12.
Yeah, I forgot.
12. All right, the creature will be going before. It while it has breeze, it may still make another attack against you. So Travis does attack against you with a 13 to hit.
What do I do?
What's your armor class?
12.
12. Alrighty, that hits. Oop, this is the wrong dice. I need there they are. You take a total of